a text real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live. It is game one between the New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics here in the second round. God, I am so loud. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's up, Varo, J-Dog, Matthew, Tristan, Allen, Booker, Eli, Samuel, Will Fireman, Cootin. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Welcome on in. Smack that like, hit that sub button. Game one's here tonight, man. Let's go.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, J-Money? Michael Evans, welcome on in. Pikachu's mom, JRE, Hip Hop Dan, Gen X. What's up, guys and gals? How you doing? How y'all doing? Y'all excited for this matchup? New York, how'd it go? To 6 games against Detroit. Barely beat them. And in Boston Celtics, being able to handle the Orlando Magic in 5 games. And now here we are, a classic between New York and Boston once again.
You switch your camera.
Yeah. What's you ready for your Celtics? There we go. Hey, Mr. Tribal Chief, welcome back to the Cult of Fury. Let's go, man.
What's up, Tribal Chief? Thank you, man, for the support. We appreciate that, dude.
Appreciate you, man.
What's up, Hip Hop Dan? Redmond, what's good? Jeremy, hello. Frederick, hello.
Okay. Let's go, man. Larry Bird's legacy must live on. We'll see. This is a great classic matchup between Boston and New York. It's always a great time when Boston and New York get together. And now we get it here. And it's not going to be an easy series for the Celtics. New York, yeah, they struggled with the Detroit Pistons, but you got the clutch player of the year in Jalen Brunson, who literally clutched up the series. And Game 6 against Detroit, he clutched up. Let's see what New York looks like here in this series. We already saw one big team get upset. We saw yesterday Indiana. They beat Cleveland in Game 1 to upset them on the road. Can New York do the same here tonight? What's up, Devin Agnes? What's up, Southside? What's up, man? Mr. Fulton. Jeremy King says New York, let's go. Hey, good luck to the New York Knicks, man. Good luck, man. Hey, T Rose says happy Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, May the 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yep.
I forgot about that. It is May 5th. Goodman, good evening. You ready for your Thunder later tonight, man? What's up, dude? You're having a strawberry. Nice. That's what's up, Mr. Fulton. Enjoy that, man. A margarita. Enjoy that, brother. Knicks lose with soft Cat. Well, Cat definitely hasn't been soft in the postseason. Now, he did have a couple of low games against Detroit. But other than that, Cat's been really good. Fit right in with this New York team this season, man. I don't think Cat's soft at all. You're nervously confident, Goodman? Well, at least you're confident, man. That's all that matters. Yo, what's up, Jacob Frederick? How you doing, man? 2 Streets, brother. What did y'all think of Buddy last night? He was incredible. He literally saved the Warriors season last night. Had one of his best games as a Golden State Warrior. One of the best Game 7s ever. In fact, he was the first person in Game 7 to have 30 points with no free throw attempts. First ever person in NBA history, man. He made history last night. He was awesome. Awesome, man. What's up, Arkham? You couldn't make the Warriors stream, but you went to go see Thunderbolts. How'd you enjoy it, man? Yo, what's up, Stacks? You ready for your Knicks here in round 2, man? How you doing? You ready? You nervous, bro? Game one, man. You're not mad that you lost last night, Jacob? Yeah, it is only game one, man. It's only game one. You guys are the number one seed for this season for a reason. I'm sure y'all bounce back tomorrow for game two. Oh, what is this? Yep, there we go. Official. Cavaliers coach Kenny Atkinson wins the Coach of the Year. No surprise there. Goodman with the $1.50 glizzy. Num 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 num. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Goodman. What's up, Nina Turner?
Nina.
Ready for some good food and basketball? Oh, what you got?
Let's go. Have you got some hot dogs or some burgers tonight, Nina?
Glad to have you, T Rose. Appreciate you being here. Mark Cole, what's good? Are you for real? Reactions, hello. Irving with the $2 donation. Knock knock. Who's there? Power bomb time, Roach.
Hey, my team's still in it. Your team's out. You're the one getting power bombed. Thank you, Irving.
Thank you, Irving.
Hey, Georgie with the $1 glizzy. Num 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 num. Let's go, Georgie.
Hey, what's up, Georgie?
Thank you, man.
In the bushes, Wilkins says, wait, if the Cavs won against the Heat by 4-0, you telling me they losing 0-1 against the Pacers? Well, the Pacers were a really good team. I mean, a whole lot of people weren't entirely surprised that Indiana won because the number 1 and 2 most efficient offenses going into that matchup was Cleveland and Indiana. Now, Cleveland wasn't knocking down some of their shots, especially from the perimeter. Indiana was, and that was one of the big differences in that game. One, and it's gonna probably be like that. A series of runs, and if one team is not knocking down their shots, and the other is a little bit more consistent, that's probably gonna what makes one team win over the other. When you're the number 1 and number 2 efficient teams going against each other. Indiana was simply knocking down their perimeter shots. Cleveland could not. I think Mitchell went 1 for 11 from downtown. Halliburton was incredible, assisting, scoring when needed. Nembhard seemed like he couldn't miss. Turner was brilliant. I mean, Indiana's depth really showed out. And being without Garland stung a little bit.
Yeah, and who knows when Garland's going to be back. He's day-to-day, but they're also concerned about him. So who knows if Garland's going to even play this series. That's huge, man. That's absolutely huge.
If Garland misses most of the series or if all of it, because they're so concerned, that's scary. That's what that tells me, that he might be in danger of missing the series. Well, then, Indiana's got a real shot. They already had a real shot before that. Now it's even more so.
It'd be absolutely wild if Indiana was in the conference finals for the second consecutive year. Nobody would have thought that.
They were attacking Jared Allen hard in game 1 with great success.
They're going to continue to do that throughout the series with no problem until Allen can show that he can stop it. Wow.
What's up, Benedito? Watching you live from Lake Las Vegas, Henderson, Nevada. For me, Celtics will be the winner. I agree with you. I have the Celtics winning this series. I want to say 5. In the regular season, Boston and New York, they faced off how many times? They faced off 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and Boston beat them every single time. The closest game being that 4th game on April 8th that went to overtime, and Celtics won by 2. All the other games, Celtics won pretty handily. 132 to 109, 131 to 104, 118 to 105. This is a series where the Knicks' lack of depth is really going to hurt them, I think. I mean, Boston has so many guys in their starting 5, off the bench, that can drive, who can kick, who can shoot, who can defend. They're going to be able to throw all kinds of bodies at Jalen Brunson, at Karl-Anthony Towns. So for the New York Knicks to have a chance in this series, first off, the starters are going to have to play heavy minutes, handle it, not drop off a cliff shooting-wise, and other guys are going to have to step up and make some shots. Bridges has to be nice. OG has to be nice. Hart has to knock down some shots too.
Yeah, they could just kill you from everywhere, Kim Boston, man. That's why, even though I really like New York, I don't know how they're going to fare in this. I really don't. Hey, what's up, Asia? Lakeisha Robertson. What's up, Asia?
What's up, Asia? Hello, Nick. SoCal native. Pikachu's mom. Alpha. Evie, what's good, dude?
Alpha.
D-Rose, yes, we are going to be doing the Denver-Oklahoma City game later tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Goodman says, I find it hard giving New York one game in this series. I don't necessarily blame you. I don't really blame you. I know Jalen Brunson has been brilliant in this postseason, and he always is a playoff riser for sure. But with the amount of bodies Boston can throw and disrupt what Cat and Brunson do and how they operate their offense, Brunson's gonna. People are not gonna like this, but Brunson's gonna have to draw a lot of fouls. He's gonna have to get guys in foul trouble,
and he can do that. One of the best at drawing fouls in the league, man. Hey, GIS Wizard the 2. New storyline. Cap versus the Wolves in the finals. Man, if New York somehow got to the finals, that'd be wild. Especially the fact that they didn't beat Boston or Cleveland at all this season.
Cap versus Wolves in the finals. That would be a storyline. We kind of have something similar to that with Warriors and Wolves. It's Jimmy Butler against his former team.
Shit, yeah.
Jimmy Butler, he has an interesting past with Minnesota. Now, a big part of that was Cat, who's no longer there, but he still has an interesting past with that organization. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Later on tonight, I'm looking forward to Russell Westbrook playing against his former team.
His former team. Mm-hmm.
Hola.
Hello.
Thank you, Wizard, for the $2 donation.
Thank you, man. Bro, I didn't even realize it's Jimmy Butler versus his former team because nobody really remembers him much besides that whole practice thing with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, that's right.
Draymond versus Gobert. Oh, yeah. Those two have a history. I mean, Draymond literally put Gobert to chokehold.
I'll never forget that night. That was wild, man. That was wild. So, yeah, a lot of storylines, Goodman. It's what makes this postseason great, bro. What makes it great, man. Oh, Popovich had a presser today? I didn't see that, Goodman. I didn't know he had one. Scott Wheeler says if the Knicks can guard the perimeter decently, they might have a chance to get one game. Boston in 5. I would love for them
I'm not going to update the timeouts at all.
Would love for New York to get maybe 2 games in this series. That'd be great. This series extended to 6. Hey, what's up, Wilds? Says I'll be listening to Yo instead of announce as always. I'll be looking. Let's go. What's up, Wilds?
Hey, good luck. Good luck.
Good luck to your team.
I remember Jimmy beat the Nuggets to get to the 8th seed over Denver that year. Well, that'd be kind of crazy if he did that, and then we end up facing Denver in the conference finals, right, Goodman? Just kidding. Hey, what's up, Andrew? What's up, new phone, guys? We almost 600 in the chat. 40 likes away for 200. Smack that like. Hit that sub button. Game 1, Boston and New York, man. Let's go.
It should be a battle.
I can't wait till you go completely bald, boy. Yo, Avatar with 10 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Avatar. Let's go.
Let's go.
So the Giants win last night.
Hey, yeah, we took 3 out of 4 from you guys. GG's, Avatar.
Hey, Avatar, thank you. Where'd they go to?
Hey, let's see. They go to Kyle White, Alex Batista, Amara, Cameron Jordan, that guy, Roth, Brian Bridge, Arthur Moreno, and MBM, and more family, more fun. Welcome, y'all. Thank you, Avatar. Appreciate that, man. Tatum and Brunson both over 27.5 points tonight. Why not? Brunson's probably going to have to if they're going to win this game or even win a game in this series. Hey, Avatar! 5 more gifted memberships! Let's go. For the Warriors win last night. Let's go, Avatar.
And who do these go to?
They go to Pogo, Stretch, Junior, Star, Jason D. Quando. Welcome, y'all. Thanks to Avatar.
Avatar 15 gifted memberships to the chat for the Warriors and Giants win. There you go. Thank you so much to the GOAT.
Appreciate that, bro.
Let's go, man.
Let's go.
Hey, what's up, Amir? What's up, bro? How you doing, Brand?
All right, we're going to get a game time predictions. No graphic here for this one today. So we're just going to go right through it. So let's get into game time predictions for game one. Game one, Boston Celtics are favored by 9.5 points going into today's game. Over-unders 212.5. Who do you have for game one, Boston or New York?
For me, I'm going to go Boston here in game one. To set the tone, to set it up, give me Boston here in game one.
I'm going Boston as well. It makes me nervous. Yesterday, Cavs were favored by 8.5? And Boston 9.5. We saw what happened yesterday, but I'm going to go Celtics.
Go ahead, Boston. Now, MVP. Who's your MVP?
Jason Tatum. Want to see him have a good series here against New York and show up in the postseason. Give me Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I'm going Tatum as well. It's either Tatum or Brown. So
I'll go with Jaylen Brown.
Like it.
X Factor.
For me, it's Derek White. Whether it's defense or offense for his shooting man, Derek White, guard maybe Jalen Brunson. He's my X Factor.
I'm going Blanco as well. I'm going Derek Blanco.
Like I said, for the New York Knicks, a big problem for them is going to be their lack of depth against a team like Boston who has tremendous depth, including a guy like Peyton Pritchard. He'll be my X Factor. Not that they really need any one X Factor against a Knicks team.
Sure.
No disrespect to New York, but Boston is just too deep. Now, let's moving on to props. First score. Who scores the first bucket of the series?
I'm going to go Jalen Brunson to start it off strong.
I'm going to go Cat. Give me Cat. Get the first bucket.
I'm going to go with Jason Tatum to score first. Now, what about the first splash? Who knocks down the first splash of the series?
Give me Jaylen Brown for the first 3 tonight.
I'm going to go OG.
My first splash will be... I'll go with Cat, first splash.
Yeah.
Now moving on to first dunk. Who's your first dunk of the game?
Give me Cat. Give me the big bodega.
I'm going Cat as well.
I'm going to go with OG, first dunk. Over-under is 212.5 for game one. You guys taking the over? You guys taking the under?
Let's get a lot of score in this series. Give me the over tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to go over. I picked the under. It didn't really work out yesterday. So.
I'm going to go under.
All right. There you go, guys. Those are our game time predictions. Pierre, you got Jaylen Brown, Derek White, first bucket, Big Purr, Derek White, first 3, and Dunk OG. All right.
Let's go. Yo, Avatar at the $10 donation. So, Sean, the reason I'm rooting for your Stars is because they beat my Avalanche. It is my older brother's team who lives near Dallas.
Well, that's awesome, bro. It's always something good to say when your team gets knocked out of the playoffs that if my team goes all the way and wins it, you got beat by the champ, right? So, thank you. But we'll see what happens.
Thank you for the 10, Avatar.
Thank you.
Yeah, Cleveland, you lost yesterday, Derek Miller. No Garland, and that's going to be a concern going forward. He's listed day to day, but they're concerned about it. So who knows if he's going to play in that series?
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. They're still got plenty of players to step up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it sucks. Obviously, Garland's a big part of that team.
Still reeling from that Warriors win yesterday. How about you? Absolutely, man. I've been going at Rocket fans all day. It's great. It's great. Especially Dylan Brooks. Screw Dylan Brooks, man. I hate that dude. Boston's running this. Well, I mean, they're the number 2 seed for a reason. They beat New York 4-0. New York didn't beat a single good team, single top team. They lost all their games to the Thunder. They lost all their games to the Cavs and the Celtics. They got to come out here in this game and in this series and prove that they can beat a really good team. Because time after time, they didn't this season.
Yeah, it's going to be important for them to build some confidence, just for themselves.
Even if they just come out and start out even a little strong, I think that'd give them a lot of confidence.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Avatar says if the Nuggets don't get swept by the Thunder, he'll give 20 memberships.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Jay, happy birthday to you in the chat, man. Happy birthday, Jay.
Happy birthday. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo. Kako says, Knicks are going to take game 1. Boston's going to come out shaky. Derek White and Pritchard will probably carry. So you're thinking bad games tonight from Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Porzingis. You got the role players carrying away for Boston.
So a lot like what happened with the Cavs.
Mm-hmm.
Because Ty Jerome and Hunter were pretty much carrying that team until Donovan Mitchell later and the game started getting going, but okay.
Hey, Jared Brown, what's up,
Jay,
man? How's it going?
You comment that one more time. One more time. Same thing with you, Tristan Allen. Game hasn't started, so relax. You're a mod.
What's up?
You shouldn't be spamming either. Go ahead.
What's up, Charlie? Welcome on in. Greens, welcome on in. Guys, smack that like, hit that sub button. We're over 200 likes already. Thank y'all so much. It's going to be a fun one here tonight. Doubleheader right here on TSF. Yeah.
Let's go, guys. Couple game 1s, baby. Round 2. Fight.
Gotta love it. We're already off to a great start yesterday with the Indy upsetting Cleveland. Now we begin. Every series now is in the second round with the Warriors winning last night and the Denver Nuggets winning on Saturday. Hey, what's up, Crazy Dog? Congrats to Kenny Atkinson on winning Coach of the Year, man.
Very well deserved.
Mm-hmm. Congrats, bro.
Kenny Atkinson, Coach of the Year for you. Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year for you.
2 awards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wish you didn't have one of those. It was Draymond would have won, but great. Big year for y'all. Let's see if you guys can bounce back in game 2 tomorrow, man.
Yes, sir.
Steven Davis says, this series is going to be a war, but I still have to give the edge to the Celtics. Let's hope that New York does show up and takes this to 5, 6, even maybe 7 games.
But like Rocha pointed out earlier, Knicks have not proven all year that they could be a top-tier team. So they got to prove that. Game 1 is going to be a good one to try to upset, as we saw yesterday.
Yes.
Pacers did it, so same.
Hey, what's up, Devin? This is the best of both worlds. My Celtics playing in the Sports Center commentating the game. What's up, Devin?
What's up, Devin? Thank you, man.
What up, what up?
They beat the Nuggets. They did, but I'm talking about the Thunder, the Celtics, and Cavs, the 3 best teams in the NBA. They didn't beat any of them. Denver, they were a little bit of a lower seed. So I'm talking about the big-time team stacks. You guys got to come on and prove that you can beat Boston. Charles mentioned that the final game of the season went to overtime. Great. Now compete like that here again tonight.
Oh, yeah. That was a whole talk for most of the seasons. That against the top 3 teams, they didn't have to win. Especially in the East, right?
Yes. Because Tibbs is an idiot. That's tough, Stacks. That's tough, bro. That's tough, man. Your bets on the Knicks, fatherless? Well, good luck. $60 bet. Let's see if they can win here tonight, man. Let's see. Fabian says New York's going to take game 1. Man, that'd be a heck of an upset. That'd be crazy. Both the top 2 teams lost their first game here in the East in game 1 here in the second round. Jay Cash has got Brunson dropping 30 tonight. That would be crazy if Brunson came in game 1 and dropped 30 points. He could, Jay Cash. They might have to have him do that in order to win a game or 2 in this series, man.
Yeah. Can't really afford to have a bad game.
And Brunson has a bad game unless OG, Bridges, Cat are stepping up. Could be a quick series here. Hopefully not, though. Devin, you have 1K in the series. Go Celtics. Good luck. I don't blame you for putting a K in the Celtics. I mean, they should win this series. They should.
I think a lot of people have pretty much Celtics and Cavs meeting in the conference finals out of the East. But if we get something different, that is just awesome. So let's see if something changes.
Hey, Davey Melvin, thank you for subscribing. Welcome, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Asia. KP is a former Knick. He was drafted by the Knicks. So, yeah.
Tingus Pingus. Hey, Weird TM of the 2. I got a question. You guys are great. What's up, Weird?
What's up, Weird? Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Burka says, I don't want to see Boston go back-to-back. Well, there's a lot of teams that could take them down. Cleveland could take them down. The Thunder could take them down. The Warriors could take them down. Wink, wink. We're already getting the finals. We'll see. Boston's got a tough road here to go back-to-back this season.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a back-to-back champ. So.
Yeah, Warriors are the last back-to-back champion, I believe, 17 and 18.
Yeah.
Before that, it was Miami back in 2011, 2012. So, yeah, we haven't had back-to-back in
13. Mavs won 2011.
12. That's right. That's right. We really haven't had back-to-back champions a whole lot in this new era of the NBA. KP only stayed injured as a fan 11, but he was ready to move on. That was the thing about him being in New York. He never did stay healthy. And he hasn't particularly stayed that healthy here in Boston, but he stayed healthy enough to help them win this season and, of course, helped them win a championship last year. He stayed healthy enough here in Boston.
Talking about KP, right? Yeah, and they played it really smart last year. Going into the playoffs, they made sure to rest them and not overuse them, and it worked out. So we saw that this year too. There's times where he'd take a couple nights off, stuff like that. They tried not to overuse them, and it's worked out.
They've really injured rest management here, man. It's been great. Hey, Zachary Butler, the 2. Let's go, Knicks. Would love to see them win. See?
Well, Zach, good luck, man. Good luck. It would take an all-time performance from the whole team. Not just Brunson, not just Cat, but Josh Hart has to contribute offensively. OG has to be consistent. Mikal Bridges has to be very inconsistent.
Yep.
Those role players got to step up, man. With the lack of depth there, they got to step up.
They don't have many.
My Deuce McBride and Mitchell Robinson are about 2 role players off the bench pretty much. And even them, they play maybe like 5-10 minutes a game, if that, it feels like.
You can just hack Mitchell Robinson right back out of the game.
Yep.
Hey, Bobby Cox with a 5. Someone in the chat said it was a weird about making a dip myself joke. Josh was talking about it on Saturday. Did not like it. You guys are weird, whoever you are.
Tell him, Bobby.
You dip.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, man.
You live your life, bro.
Cappy, game should be starting here in probably maybe 5 minutes or so. You always know these playoff games start a little late.
It's not as late as a regular season game.
Yeah, yeah. Unless it's the second game. A lot of these second games are starting late because the first games have been running late as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yo, Jed Lockett in the building. What's up, Jed?
Hey, Jed.
What up, bro? J Dog, yeah, it is raining here. It's not too bad. Just like sprinkling outside. It was storming earlier today. A lot worse. Not too bad.
It's no rain in sight here. It's gonna be mid 80s and low 90s this week here in Cali. So this is terrible. Thunder and Nuggets are going to go 7. Well, you're one of the few people who have said that, Oni. A lot of people thinking Thunder win in maybe about 5 or 6 games.
Yeah, if they take it to 7, that'd be nice. That'd be crazy.
And win 2-2 against them in the regular season, so why not, man? Why not take a couple here in the postseason?
Nick, see, that was a lot of fun to do. I don't know if we'll ever do that again, but that was fun to do.
Those are great, man.
The little skits. That was great.
Oh, yeah.
You think they're going to win the series as Mike? Man. Oklahoma City. They get taken down by the Joker. That'd be crazy, man. That'd be crazy. Because Oklahoma City just isn't a good team. They're a great team. They're one of the all-time greatest defenses ever. Stat-wise.
Yeah.
I think at one point in the season, they had the second best point differential in NBA history.
And the way they create and cause turnovers to their opponents is crazy how they do that. What do they force Memphis to commit? What was it, like 19 turnovers a game or something like that?
God.
Yeah, that's why most people have them all the way in the finals. But if they get eliminated back-to-back years when they're one of the top teams, that's going to be a little embarrassing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to go here for tip-off. Smack that like, hit that, smack that like, hit that sub button. Let's go. Boston, New York, game 1, baby.
Let's go, everybody. Let's have a good time tonight. Doubleheader, baby.
Looks like New York will be in their standard blues and Boston in their standard whites. Standard blues for New York, standard whites for the Celtics. Guys, we're up over 1,000 in the chat. 300 likes. Thank y'all so much. Let's do it. Let's go, man. New York took down Detroit in 6 games in the first round. Boston took down the Magic in 5 games in the first round. James, you got Celtics in 5? That's probably what most people are thinking here in this series. 5, maybe 6, maybe. All right, here's the starting lineups tonight. It is for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Karl-Anthony Towns. For the Celtics, it's Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and the former Knick, Kristaps Porzingis.
KP.
All right, here we go. Thank you guys for 300 likes. We're ready to do this from the TD Garden in Boston.
Let's go.
Dope. You got Brown and Tatum over 27.5. Good luck with that, man. Brunson and Tatum, sorry.
Wouldn't doubt it.
I would not doubt it either. Brunson averaged over 30 points a game in that first series against Detroit. What's up, Arlick for the Philippines? Salamat, welcome on in. Here we go. We're ready, guys. Let's go. To be Cat and Porzingis to tip it off, and Porzingis wins the tip. I gotta scoot this over. And immediately a 3's missed by Jaylen Brown.
11:50, 49, 48.
Mm-hmm. All right, and here's Jalen Brunson inside. Finds Josh Hart. He will kick it up top to Cat. Against Jason Tatum, 10 to shoot. Screen by Bridges. 2 Bridges, bubbles it. Pulls up. Bridges rims it out. Josh Hart the tip in.
Actually looked like Jaylen Brown might have tipped that in.
Let's see. Are they going to give credit to Josh Hart? They are. Yeah. So first field goal of the series is Josh Hart.
Yeah, always goes the closest from Nick at that point.
Here's Tatum. Inside for Porzingis. He goes up, blocked by Bridges. Gets it back. Derek White, corner three.
Hey, uh-oh. Bridges coming up a little limping.
Yeah, Bridges hurt himself a little bit.
What a whistle. What's going on here?
I think the ball may have gotten away after the shot. All right, Bridges all right. He limps back to the other side. 3-2 lead here for Boston. Here comes Josh Hart off to Jalen Brunson. He'll have a right elbow against Drew Holiday. Inside for Cat. Down the lane. Cat up. Blocked by Porzingis and stolen by Jaylen Brown. Brown. Tatum. Derek White. Misses the corner three this time. Here is Bridges. Hand off to Hart. Kick out Bridges' right elbow. Deflected pass by Holiday into the backcourt. Picked up by Anunoby. 12 to shoot. Screen by Hart. OG. Paul. No, passes. Hart attacks Porzingis. 5 to shoot down the baseline. Pump fakes. What a reverse layup for Josh Hart.
Yeah, KP tripping.
Jaylen Brown to Derek White. Another three. Misses. Tip rebound goes to Jaylen Brown. Brown gives it off to White. Throws it up. Draws a late whistle on Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, that was a late whistle.
All right, 2 shots coming up here for Derek White. He has literally taken every shot but one so far. Oh, my God, Josh Hart. What a disgusting deke on Porzingis. All right, 4-3 lead for New York. 10:06 to go here in the first quarter. First shot is good for Derek White. Tie game at 4. Well, CLR8 says, can we stop taking so many damn threes? I mean, that's what you guys did all season long, man. Why stop here in the postseason?
Don't fix something that's not broken.
Mm-hmm. Yusuf, 2 streets, man. Derek White takes the lead. He's got all 5 for Boston. Josh Hart's got all 4 for New York so far. Here's Jalen Brunson against Drew Holiday. Screen by Towns. Screen by Hart. Brunson kicks it out. Josh Hart for 3. That's short. Rebound, Derek White. 9:48 to go here in the first quarter. Here's Derek White the other way to Jason Tatum. Tatum, well, bad pass for Porzingis and he'll turn it over.
KP was arguing that he was being held.
Yeah, it was Jalen Brunson down there against Porzingis, but no call and a turnover. Why is Josh Hart taking all the shots? He's been open, Stacks. Let's see if you guys take somebody else here. Jaylen Brown fouls Jalen Brunson down low. 9:32 to go in the first. Boston leads at 5-4. Inbounds here coming up for New York. 9:32 to go in the first. We're 50 likes away, guys. For 400. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. Oh, Bridges. Okay, Brunson was there. They didn't show him. He floats it up and in. Jalen Brunson.
That's his first bucket, right? Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm. First non-Josh Hart point. And Bridges gets a steal from Derek White. Hart finds Bridges. Blocked by Derek White.
Defense.
Oh. Holiday for 3. That's no good. Rebound. Loose ball foul on New York. That's on. They're going to call that shooting foul on Josh Hart. I guess he said he got Jaylen Brown going back to try to tip it in. My goodness, Derek White. All right, 2 shots coming up here for Jaylen Brown. Looking for the first non-Derek White points of the game for Boston.
Well, come on in, folkies.
Hello.
I hear you, Avatar. Gotcha. Thank you.
First free throw's good for Jaylen Brown.
Hope we pull it up.
This will be a great series, although I don't trust our pitching. Here's Jaylen Brown. Second free throw up. No good. Rebound, Josh Hart. Tied up at 6. Under 9 to play here in the first quarter. Here's Hart, the screen by Brunson. He will look to hand it off here to Jalen Brunson. Right elbow against Holiday. Down the baseline. Off the glass with the left hand. No. Towns to follow.
There you go.
8-6 lead for New York. The 3 for 8 to start. Boston 1 for 6. That one was a 3 by Derek White. Here's Tatum. Crossing over against Towns. Down the lane. Draws a shooting foul on Cat.
Saw the mismatch, attacked it.
2 shots coming up for Jason Tatum. Yo, Chris, with the 21 months in the Cult of Fury. Evening, folks. Haven't been here much due to my new job. Lucky I've had a May bank holiday here today in the UK. 2 sweets to the TSF Nation.
Too sweet, Chris. Hope the job's going great, man.
Mm-hmm. Tatum misses the first free throw.
I see you, man. Thank you for 21 months of support, bro.
We appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Let's go. Hello, Allie LaForce. How you doing, girl? Second free throw. Good for Tatum. 8-7 New York. 8:27 to go in the first. Here's Jalen Brunson being up court with Josh Hart, Karl-Anthony Towns, Bridges, and OG Anunoby. Here's Cat. Finds Hart, right elbow against Porzingis. Hands it off to Jalen Brunson against Jaylen Brown. He passes it and Tatum steals it. Here's JT down the other way. Tatum is fouled on the floor by Josh Hart.
That's a second personal foul.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can't afford any of these starters to get in foul trouble this series, man.
Especially like Josh Hart. He's your hustle man. He's upset about that call.
Inbounds here for New York coming up. It's going to be a pass inbounds here for Porzingis. Have it on top against Cat here to Jason Tatum. Gets a screen by Porzingis. Pulls up over Cat. That's off. Rebounded by Jalen Brunson. Here comes Josh Hart back the other way. He will wait. Wide open. Oh, he will try to pass it. Cat thought he was going to shoot it. And it's a turnover on Josh Hart.
Yeah, that's not a Cat. That's...
I mean, Josh Hart literally went up to look like he was going to shoot it, so Cat turned around. I don't see that every day.
It happens.
All right, substitution here for New York. So on the floor, it's OG, Cat, Brunson, McBride, and Bridges. Still the starting 5 out there for the Celtics. Tatum for 3.
There you go.
JT for 3. Oh, Jalen Brunson, kick out. Deuce from the corner.
Corner 3.
On the 3. They retake the lead 11-10, 7:15 to go in the first. Tatum's got that matchup against Cat again. Tatum. Attack, step back, pump fakes, drives into it against the foul call.
That's tough.
That's the second now on Cat. 2 on Cat, 2 on Hart.
And that puts them in the bonus.
No, that should not count. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
He completely unnaturally leaned into Karl-Anthony Towns to draw the foul. They're not supposed to be calling those.
Yeah, they literally got rid of that.
But 3 free throws would come up for Jason Tatum. And now 2 on Towns, 2 on Josh Hart.
Oh, that's brutal, man. Tatum, first one, good. 11-11 is our score.
Boston's already the bonus.
7 minutes to go still.
Ridiculous.
What's up, Matthew Dahl? How you doing, man?
Hey, doll. What's up, bro?
Tatum misses his second free throw of the quarter. No good.
Tatum's missed a couple now. I think Brown missed a free throw. What's going on?
So Cat's going to have to check out with those 2 fouls. It's going to be Mitchell Robinson checking in. Also substitutions for Boston. So it's going to be Tatum, Porzingis, White, Brown, and Al Horford for the Celtics. Bridges, Anunoby, Brunson, Robinson, and McBride for New York. Tatum, 2 out of 3 free throws to take a 1-point advantage. Here's Brunson, 7:05 to go in the first quarter. Hands it off here to McBride. Deuce against White. Pulls up. Misses. Rebound picked up by Jaylen Brown. Here comes Brown the other way. 6:50 to go in the first quarter. Tatum. Jaylen Brown 3. That's no good. Rebound McBride.
Push it.
Deuce. Bridges pull up 3 is no good. Rebound Jaylen Brown again. Quickly on court for Tatum. He slams it. Timeout, New York. 6:30 to go in the first. Boston up by 3.
It's only a 3-point game with 6:29 to go, but man, you feel Boston's fully in control of this game right now.
100%, especially getting Josh Hart and Karl-Anthony Towns with 2 fouls already in foul trouble.
Yeah, they're going to need... McBride's going to need to have a big game. If Josh Hart's going to be in foul trouble, and Cat, they need some more offense.
It's just that Boston missed a lot of their field goals so far. Shooting 30%, 3 of 10. They've missed their field goals.
Oof. Let's see. What are they from the line? But from the free throw line, Boston's already 6 for 9. Nice.
6 for 9. Already in the bonus, so there'll be more free throws coming up for the rest of this quarter. Yeah. Towns picked up 2. Josh Hart picked up 2.
Mm-hmm.
Not good. Not good for New York, man.
It's 10 free throws in 1 quarter. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
CL8 says we need to make our shots. Imagine if you did make your shots, y'all could be up like 15 points right now.
Yeah.
Easily.
Where's OG? He's out there. He just ain't doing anything.
Nope.
He hasn't even taken a shot.
He's
he wanted
his cardio in.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
As they say.
Yep.
He wanted to get a workout in before he actually started playing this game. Hey, what's up, Transit Guy? How you doing, man? DiVincenzo. By the way, Buddy Hield last night tied that guy, Dante DiVincenzo, for the most threes in a Game 7 with 9. He tied DiVincenzo.
You know that guy tied DiVincenzo?
Man, that was incredible last night, my buddy. Jesus.
Yes.
That was ridiculous.
Couldn't believe it, man.
That was something.
Game 7 Hield.
Now, how quickly are y'all going to turn back on Buddy?
When he goes freaking 1 for 12 tomorrow in Game 1.
No, yeah. I think that bought him at least a few games, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's Chelsea. I mean, he to pop off every so often, man.
But that's why Kerr likes to have him out there to start. Because of games like last night and how the season started off with him. He could be that guy that Jimmy Butler and Curry can kick to.
Yeah. When
the defenses are focused on him and he's hot, that's what he can. He looks like that, man. It's crazy.
Yep.
Love it, man. Love it. Hopefully he looks like that going forward, man. The Islanders won the draft lottery. Redmond, congratulations. The Islanders? Wow. Where did Chicago and San Jose end up in? Because we had the top 2 odds. The Islanders won. Redmond, how you feeling, man? I know probably Kim's excited as well.
Damn it, man.
Ah. All right, coming out of this timeout, Boston leads it by 3. Again, foul trouble for Josh Hart and Karl-Anthony Towns on the bench for 2. During the draw, a completely different way this year. Really, Crazy Dog? Huh. Okay. All right, here's an inbounds for Bridges with Brunson, Robinson, OG, and Miles McBride.
So they determined the number 1 overall pick, but they haven't determined the rest of it?
What the hell? Why? That makes no sense. Brunson 3, no. Rebound Jaylen Brown.
First overall pick will be the last one.
Yeah, if the suspension's not there then. Okay. I'll have to check that out. Here's Tatum. Up by 3, 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. He'll have it left elbow, switch on the Mitchell Robinson, step back three. Good for Jason Tatum.
Tatum has 11.
God. 11 of the 17. As much as New York has right now. They're doing the number 2 pick now. Okay, huh. Here's Brunson. OG from the corner. He responds.
Oh my God. He's there. He's not just doing cardio.
He got his workout in. Now he's ready to go. Whoa, Cielo 8. That's sus, bro. Here is Tatum again. He's got OG on him. The Porzingis throws it up. No foul. Stolen by McBride.
Capitalize here.
Deuce will slow it down. He's got Al Horford on him. Screen by Robinson. McBride. 3.
Wow, what a shot.
Just like that, we're tied up at 17 apiece.
Good answer.
Let's go, bro. Here's Porzingis.
Wow.
Gets it off to Derek White. To Tatum. Backs down Jalen Brunson, left elbow, 4:50 to go. White, deep 3. No good. Horford the rebound. Tatum up over Brunson. He's got 13.
Tatum's 4 for 5.
4 for 5.
He's hitting threes. He's hitting elbows. He's getting what he wants.
It's locked in.
Elbow mac and cheese. Brunson met up nicely by White. It's OG now with it against Horford. Pulls up and hits.
OG knocking down his second 3. He's got 6.
Okay, OG.
And New York takes the lead 20-19 with 4:09 to go.
Here's Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. Tatum to Brown on the right elbow. Attacking McBride. And pulling up short. Rebound up in the air. Taken by Robinson.
Physical defense by New York.
Here's McBride. Gives it up. OG for 3 again. No good this time. White the rebound.
He was more open on that shot.
Here's Tatum. He really was. Sometimes you're too open, man. Porzingis misses, but the follow misses.
Pingus.
Bro.
Missing 2 point-blank shots.
Whoa, and then Brunson's going to turn it over. He tried to hand it off to OG, and he couldn't handle it.
Getting some substitutions. The little leprechaun is checking in. Peyton Pritchard. Luke Cornett's checking in. And so is Cameron Payne from Brunson.
Cameron Payne, he's either going to give you double-digit points or he's going to go 0 for 8.
Mm-hmm. Sharks got the number 2 pick. Let's go! I bet. Utah's the number 4 pick. So where's the 3 pick at? Here's the Celtics with it. Cornette, White, Horford, Pritchard, and Tatum. White will have it up top. Pulls up for 3. Missed it. Cornette the follow.
White man can jump in Boston.
Okay, Cornette. It's Cameron Payne with Miles McBride, Mitchell Robinson, OG, and Bridges. OG, bad pass Robinson, stolen by Tatum. Here comes JT, 2:53 to go in the first off to Derek White. Who'll have it up top back to Tatum. One-on-one here against Mikal Bridges. Did that in the first round too. Tatum 3. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. Here comes Payne back the other way in the left elbow. Gets a screen by Robinson against Tatum. Tries inside. Bad pass stolen by Luke Cornette. Tatum to the 6th man of the year, Peyton Pritchard. He'll slow it down here on the right elbow against Bridges. Inside for Tatum against Cameron Payne. Tatum goes up. No good. Rebound Cameron Payne.
A lot of contact.
Yeah, no call though. McBride up top against Tatum. Nice move around. Tatum gets called for the reach-in foul. All right, timeout Boston. Timeout Boston. They lead at 21-20 with 2:07 to go in the first quarter.
Let's go.
Great game, man. Let's go. Rozier the Juices. Islanders get first. Sharks second. Utah fourth. They are really doing this weird, man. Okay.
I don't like the sound of it.
Yeah, what the?
Because it's leaving Chicago out. I mean, we're probably gonna get that number 3 pick, but
Yeah.
I don't like the way this
Sounds weird.
It's really weird, man. Thank you, Rajier.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Guys, we are 30 likes away from 500, over 2,000 in the chat. What a great start to this game. Boston leads it 21-20.
They're leading right now, but they're shooting less than 30% from the field.
6 for 21 on their shots. New York is 8 for 17 with 4 for 8 from downtown. That's 50%. Whereas Boston's shooting 25% from downtown on 3 for 12.
It's crazy.
During
Just look at that, but the free throws. Let's just keep it a minute.
Free throws, second chance opportunities too. Boston has 7 offensive rebounds, which is good for 10 second chance points. So 10 of the 21 have been off of second chance points here. New York has had 2 offensive rebounds on their end.
That's not bad for New York, but we'll see if they can get some more second chance opportunities themselves.
Yeah.
How do I feel about the Sharks hitting number 2 pick? I'm good with it. There's 3 really good prospects apparently this draft. I'm good with it. So I'm happy. I'm fine. Celtics should be up 20. They could be if they made their shots. Very well could be.
Yeah, just sorry their shots. Can't just be Tatum. Tatum has 13 of the 21 points.
That's a good sign, though. Jason Tatum's locked in like that, man.
Yeah, but you hate to see KP missing some easy buckets.
Yeah, he had that not back-to-back, that one possession. Drove in, had an easy lay-in, missed it, and then missed his own tip-in as well.
Yeah. Just settle down a little bit.
Remember, they haven't played in a while as they took out the Magic in 5, so maybe a little bit rusty here. Frederick Henderson says that foul trouble going to kill the Knicks later on. It very well might, man.
Yeah. Especially
I mean,
with the
look.
depth.
Mm-hmm. You've barely seen Cat or Hart have to play this quarter. Hey, what's up, brother BKL? Says, this is why I'm literally afraid until those Celtics kicking our ass. I mean, they swept you guys in the regular season. We'll see. Coming out of this timeout, Boston up by 1 with 2:07 to go. All right, there we go. Blackhawks are the number 3 pick.
Thank you, guys. We do end up the 3rd pick.
Both the Sharks and Blackhawks slip 1 pick back. That's not bad. That's not bad. Cap comes back into the game here for New York. So it's going to be Payne, McBride, OG, Cat, and Robinson. So the 2 bigs in for both teams right now. Cat backs down Horford. No. Luke Cornett comes to help, and a foul down low on Horford. Okay. For Boston, it's going to be Tatum, Holiday, Horford, Cornett, and Pritchard.
Thank you, Maverick, for subscribing. All right, so Payne set the inbound here on the left sideline, 157, 56.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. They can take the lead here on a made bucket.
Towns, nice pump fake against Horford. Goes inside, puts it up, puts it in.
I mean, Cap just went into the teeth of the defense right there and got a tough shot off to put him up 22-21.
Sarcasm, yes, all 3 of us took Boston here tonight and in the series. Holiday missed the open layup.
Boston's missed so many give-me shots underneath. Porzingis missed 2. Holiday's missed a point-blank shot just then.
Wow, man. Here's Payne. Got to switch on the Horford. 7 to shoot. Down the lane. Blocked by Cornett out of bounds. No, they caught a foul on Horford.
It's a shooting foul, so Cameron Payne will go to the line for 2 free throws. These are the 2 free throws. The 2 first free throws for New York in this game.
Wow.
They're on the bonus now. The rest of this quarter.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Boston's been in the bonus since the 7:07 mark. Reason why they're even in this game. Payne missed it the first free throw.
Well, that's tough. Is this a sign that we're going to get bad Cameron Payne?
It's like talking about Buddy Hield. Is it good or bad, Buddy Hield? Payne, second one. Yep, he missed both.
Oh, come on, Cam.
Bro. You're disgrace to the Cams. Here's Pritchard. The 6-minute here lost it. Stolen by Cat. No, they called a late foul.
A foul against Cameron Payne away from the ball. And because they're in the bonus, Pritchard will be shooting 2 free throws. This will be the 10th and 11th free throw attempt for the Celtics in this quarter.
Wowzers and the trousers.
Also, New York just got called for a delay of game violation, so that's the first warning.
Pritchard ties the game with the free throw. Moonhead, yeah, we're going to be doing both games today. We're going to be doing the Nuggets and Clippers later on tonight. Game 1.
There's the link to it right there. Want to set the notification bell and hit that like button. All right, Pritchard makes his free throws. 23-22 Boston. 1 minute and a foul here by Boston.
They're going to send Mitchell Robinson to the free throw line.
The Hacka Robinson.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mentioned that right before the game when you were bringing up the depth, and Mitchell Robinson is one of the few guys that can come off the bench, and I said, well, with him, you can just hack him right back out of the game.
And look at that. He missed the free throw.
It's a strat. It's a strat.
Yep. He's not good.
We tried to do that with Steven Adams. Didn't really work out well. All right. Can Mitchell Robinson make his second free throw? And nope. He missed both. New York is 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Pritchard for 3.
There's the leprechaun.
There he is.
26-22 lead for Boston. 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's McBride. Hands off to Payne. Gets it. Bounce past the Towns. Inside OG. Blocked by Cornette. Robinson gets it back and is fouled by Cornette. 2 shots coming up for Mitchell Robinson again.
Oh, what a block.
Shout out to Cornette. He's come in. He's had a put-back dunk and now a block on defense, man. Oh, Cornette. Now the only thing we need to see him do is hit a 3. Like that's going to happen. Right, there we go. Robinson finally makes the first free throw of the night for New York.
It's a beautiful.
Richard, when you get a chance, set everything up on your end for that Nugget stream.
Okay.
I'm going to have you go live at 8 o'clock our time.
Got you.
And then
As
we'll
the
finish
shot.
this up.
Okay. Free throws missed by Robinson. Tatum the 3, no good. Rebound Towns.
Go for a 2-for-1 right there.
Yeah. 26 seconds to go in the first quarter, 17 to shoot. Here's Payne with that in the right elbow, screened by OG Anunoby. But he doesn't take it, Payne. He wants to give a pass. Gives it inside for Towns. Backs down to Smaller Holiday for the shoot. Goes inside, triple team comes. Towns blocked by, no, foul by Cornette.
Yep, we heard that slap over here.
All right, so free throws coming up for Cat. 2 shots. We got a $5 donation here from Zachary Butler.
Cam is always a bum in the playoffs. Was when he was on the Suns. He also looks like Sid from Ice Age.
Kind of does.
He does. That's funny.
He does.
That's funny. Thank you.
Thank you, Zach. That's hilarious, man. First one's good for Karl-Anthony Towns. First one is good.
2-point game.
The Cat's doing all right. He did draw into that foul trouble. Let's see if he can get going offensively, though, man. Celtics own you. Well, they did own the Knicks this year, man. They swept them as Towns makes both free throws. 9 seconds to go here. Here's Tatum, 6, 5, 4, Tatum 3, stripped by Tat. 1 second to go. Cat's not going to get the shot up. It's 26-25 Boston after 1.
Bro, how did he not get that off in time?
He wasn't paying attention. Instead of going for like a floater or something, he went to go for the dunk and didn't get it off.
Thank you, Mods. All right, so it's the end of one, 26-25. Boston with the lead. They shot terrible from that first quarter. 7 for 24 from the field, 29% shooting. New York went 9 for 19, 47% shooting from the field. Boston shot 28% from beyond the arc. New York shot 50% from beyond the arc. So they each had 4 splashes, but one shot much better than the other. Now, Boston did get to the free throw line quite a bit and make their free throws. 8 for 11 from the free throw line. New York Knicks, 3 for 8 from the free throw line. So they made starting 5 free throws.
Oof. That's not good. That's not good to miss 5 free throws already, man.
Knicks are also winning in the paint 10-4 in the first quarter. Boston's winning in those second chance opportunities, though, 10-5 in favor of Boston, with 7 offensive rebounds to the New York Knicks 3.
Getting those second chance chances here tonight.
Leading scorer for each team, Jason Tatum is the leading scorer for the game with 13. Karl-Anthony Towns is the leading scorer for New York with 6.
Half a point for Tatum for Boston. Jesus.
Yeah, Tatum's been great here, man. He's been really stepping up here tonight. Big time. So let's see. Let's see if New York can get going offensively here in the second quarter and stay out of foul trouble. Cat and Hart both need to stay out of foul trouble. What the hell's going on? Tim Hedderbrand with the $5 donation. Says, yo. Time for Tim's top 3. Top 3 college teams. Top 3 teams, college or pro. I got OU, Thunder, and the Chiefs. Horns down, Thunder up.
So top 3 teams, college or pro?
Yeah.
Bulls, Bears, Cubs.
Gotta be Cowboys, Mavs, Rangers. Those are my 3.
Niners, Giants, Warriors.
Hey, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, man.
But hey, no horns down. Horns up.
I you know you fan, so. What's up, Boss Quan? Welcome on in, guys. Smack that like. Hit that sub button. We're 50 likes away from 600.
Oh, really? Let's go, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Tristan, yours is the Warriors, Cowboys, and Rangers. Interesting that you're a Warriors, Cowboys, and Ranger fan. I have a commercial right now. Yeah, Maverick, we're in the intermission here, in between the first and second quarters.
Kobe Me with a $2 dono. Celtics in 5. I was thinking of going Celtics in 5. They probably could. You might be right about that, Kobe.
Yeah.
That's what I got. I got Celtics in 5, but I'd like New York to take this as 6 or 7, man. It'd be great.
Thank you, Kobe.
Kobe.
Ian says, all I'm hearing is missed layups, missed free throws, and fouls out the yin-yang. Both teams will be lucky to reach 50 by half. I did pick the under today.
Mm-hmm. It's looking great. All right, guys, here we go. Second quarter underway. Here's Bridges up top, screen by Robinson. Crossover. Bridges, 9 to shoot. McHale pulls up and misses.
Bridges 0 for 4 here in the first half.
Thanks. He's got to step up for New York, man. Holiday with it. He pulls up. Holiday scores.
Holiday knocking down his first field goal of the game to put up Boston 28-25 with 11:23 left to go in the second quarter. And here come the Knicks on the other end. Shooting on the right side, it's Bridges, Towns, Hart, Robinson, and McBride in their blue uniforms. Celtics in their whites here at home. On the floor for Boston, it's Porzingis, Holiday, Derek White, Brown, and Pritchard. Cat gets in the low post, left side, double team coming. He'll take the shot over the smaller defenders. No problem for Cat. 2 defenders, you guys are like 2 feet smaller than me, so I'm just going to take the shot anyway.
Great job by Cat, man.
He's got 8 points on 3 for 4 shooting.
Here's Derek White. 10:50 to go in the first half. Finds it off to Jaylen Brown. Jazz step. Attacks Cat with those 2 fouls. Throws it up. No good. Rebound Josh Hart. He comes the other way. Remember, he's got 2 fouls as well. He gives it inside for Bridges. He's fouled on the floor by Pritchard.
Yeah, good job not fouling right there for Cat.
Yeah, he's doing a great job, man. He knows he cannot get in foul trouble. He knows he cannot get in foul trouble, man. Cat, bat, chat, Halliburton, control your dad, Warriors in 5. Oh my God, Gentry. You're stupid, man. Cat, turn around shot, good for the big bodega.
And they take the lead.
Good start to the quarter for Cat. He's got 10 and 3 now. 4 to start the quarter for Towns. Here's Brown attacking Bridges. Wait, Bridges fouls him.
Another foul called. God, Boston's doing such a good job drawing fouls.
2 free throws coming up for Jaylen Brown. Celtics are building homes. They are breaking a lot right now, Ricky. These free throws are keeping them in this game. Breaking a lot. Jaylen, first free throws, good. 29-29. Hey, we appreciate you, Cue Ball. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Second free throw coming up for Jaylen Brown. And that one is good to take a 1-point lead. The flat earth truth, the over-under tonight was 212.5. It was 212.5. Here's Jalen Brunson trailing by 1 the other way. 10:09 to play in the third. Inside, Josh Hart wide open. He missed the layup foul. Okay.
No, goaltending. Goaltending from Derek White.
Okay.
So count the bucket.
There you go. Josh Hart somehow got wide open underneath. 14 points in the paint for New York, 6 for Boston. Here's Derek White against Towns. Hands it off to Jaylen Brown. Up top against Towns, 8 to shoot. Brings it all the way out. Brown's going to drive inside, throw it up, and draw the foul.
That's going to be 2 shots.
2 shots.
That's Cat's third.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yep. About. Oof.
Boston knows he's in foul trouble. They're going to attack him every time. More likely, Cat's going to have to check out here.
Yeah, I mean, you can't afford him to pick up his 4th foul, man. Hey, what's up, Orlando Ortega? Welcome back.
What's up, Orlando?
What's up, bro?
Let's see.
Smiling Brown because Cat was getting kind of going here.
Mm-hmm. Brown, we'll go to the line. First of 2 free throws here. First one. No good, a rimmed out.
My God, Tatum. I mean, Brown.
Boston has missed 4 free throws, while New York has missed 5.
That's 2 on Brown, 2 on Tatum.
Oof. I know Derek White. Derek White also missed. Oh, no, never mind. No, never mind. Here is Brown. Second free throw coming up here. You tie the game. Looks like he's taking longer than Giannis does. And Brown will make the second to tie it up at 31.
It's all tied up at 31. Jaylen Brown, he hasn't hit from the field at all in this game. He's 0 for 4. So is Porzingis. He's 0 for 4. Derek White's 1 for 5. Holiday's 1 for 3.
Gosh. Whoa, Jalen Brunson fouled by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, a little too aggressive right there.
Jaylen Brown picking up his second personal.
Ooh. Keep an eye on that.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people in foul trouble. Luke Cornett for Boston has 3. Cat has 3. Hart has 2. Brown has 2. New York, the inbounds here. Bridges gives it off to Mitchell Robinson. Checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns with Jalen Brunson, McBride, Bridges, and Hart. Here's Brunson, 5 to shoot. Crossing, 3 ball.
Ooh.
No good. Fouled by Holiday.
Oh.
That's from beyond the arc, so that's going to be 3 free throws coming up for Jalen Brunson with 9:22 left to go.
Bad foul by Drew.
His first personal. It was a good closeout. Just unfortunately, got him at the body? Oh, that's a terrible close. Yeah, get him right in the knee.
Yep.
Oof.
Good call.
Now, can New York make their free throws? They've missed 5. Brunson misses the first.
Got to make your free throws, dude.
The 3 for 9 from the free throw line so far is New York. Brunson, second one coming up. And that one is good to take the lead, 32-31. One more coming up for Jalen Brunson. One more. Hey, we just hit 600 likes. Thank y'all so much. Oh, yeah, man. Brunson, 2 out of 3 free throws gives them a 2-point lead. 9:20 to go here in the first half. Here comes Drew Holiday with Porzingis, Pritchard, White, and Brown. Holiday inside. His layup's good.
Tied up at 33. 9:08 to go.
This is what you want out of this series, man. Back and forth so far. Here's Robinson up top. Hands it off to Jalen Brunson. He will have a double team the heart. Pump fakes. Kicks it. McBride for 3. That's no good. Rebound White. He'll bring it up court for Jaylen Brown. He will go around Robinson, and Robinson knocks it out of bounds.
Thank you for watching for the Philippines, Angelito. Appreciate you, man. Zala says Knicks in 7. F Boston. No love lost between Boston and New York.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. It's great when New York and Boston faces, no matter what the sport is, man. Especially if it's in the postseason. Here's Pritchard. 3 ball. Hate it, Pritchard.
The Leprechaun puts them up 36-33 with 8.5 to go.
5 for 15 now for downtown for Boston. 4 of 9 for New York. McBride. Layup. Remsen.
McBride.
All right, Deuce. Not too shabby, man. He's 3 for 5 from the field off the bench with 8 points. He's stepping up.
Pritchard will have it here against McBride. Speaking of him, switch on the Robinson. Pritchard down the lane. Layup good.
38-35. 8 minutes left to go.
Pritchard back-to-back buckets for Boston. Here's Bridges, screen by Robinson. McHale, floater, yes.
That's his first made field goal of the game.
Oh,
wow. He was 0 for 4 until then.
Holiday with the layup.
Oh, this is quick. Back and forth. 40-37. 7.5 to go here. Business is picking up offensively for both teams as Hart is driving the lane and fouled by Derek White. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Derek Blanco's like, no, I did not.
So Terrence Mosley is upset that we're not reading his comments. Dude, we're calling the plays, man. We're reading as many comments as we possibly can in between calling the plays. And the question you asked was, does Rocha have his own YouTube channel? You see him literally here, right?
Right here. Right here, my man. All right, 2 free throws coming up. Letting the Leprechaun go off. Well, he wasn't suspended here for a reason, Stacks. Another missed New York free throw.
Tough.
There you go, Orlando. Is Tatum playing? Tatum is still on the bench right now. So on the floor, it's Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Horford, and Pritchard. Wow. Oh, wow. How did I read that comment, Wilbur, when it wasn't donated? He said we only read donated comments. Stop with the attitude? After what you just said? Okay, buddy.
Dude, Derek White missed. Did that not go over the back? It's going to go out of bounds here to New York.
Well, I appreciate that, Terrence, you being here. I know you want to hear someone say your name. We appreciate you being here. We try to read as many comments as we possibly can while we're still calling a game. And this was a back-and-forth game here in the second quarter. A much more high-scoring game to start the second than it was in the first quarter. And we got a timeout here taken by the New York Knicks with 7:23 to go. We try our best to read everybody's comments as much as we can. We're not going to be able to read everybody's comments. There's 2.6 thousand people here watching.
Yep.
So we try to do our best.
Got you guys.
I'll take a soda, please. Yeah.
What's up, Jack City? Hey, your New York Knicks not doing too bad right now. Only trailing by 2, man. Good job, brother.
Thank you,
How
Raw.
you doing? Raw.
Go Knicks. This is Indigo. Go Celtics. This is Dark Reaper. Fall right by that. Right behind that.
Gotta love it, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Of course. Thank you for subscribing. Damn it.
Anthony. Thank you, Anthony.
Rosario, thank you for subscribing, man.
Thank you. Hey, Jack City with a 2 says, let's go Knicks.
Jack City, thank you for the 2. What are you looking for? You want Advil? Do you want ibuprofen? Or you want Tylenol?
Good luck, Jack.
That's Advil. I mean, that's ibuprofen.
X Noble 6 of 13 for the line, man. Yeah, not good, bro. How you doing, X Nobles? New York's got to hit their free throws. They're getting to the line a lot, but they got to start hitting their free throws, man. Cannot wait. Doug, I'm get ready for the Warrior game tomorrow night, man. I don't know if we're going to win game 1. We're going to be tired, but we'll see.
Cats got to play much smarter if the Knicks want a chance. They all do. All New York Knicks players have to play smarter and watch the fouling. Knock down their shots. You got to be on your A+ game against this Boston Celtics team. And you know what? Through 2 quarters so far, it's only a 2-point game. Boston not shooting very well from the field, like I said. 12 for 31 from the field on 38% shooting. Meanwhile, New York is shooting 53% from the field. Regier with a $2 donation. Alberto Del Rio is back, signed with WWE through AAA, right? Because wasn't he with AAA?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And WWE acquired that, right?
Yep. Oh, God, man.
Thank you, Regier.
Thank you, Regier.
Thank you, bro.
Let's go. Guys, keep smacking that like and sub button. 30 likes away from 700. Thank you all for being here.
Appreciate it.
What I've seen so far, Boston isn't a physical team as Pistons, so we can use that to our advantage. Detroit was a very physical team. They really were.
They play that old school.
That's what we loved about them.
Yeah. But the Celtics can beat you in so many different aspects. It's crazy. This game's still close. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I mean, the fact that Boston's not shooting well and they're still in the lead, man, just shows how damn good of a team this is.
That's why Josh is saying you got to be pretty much fucking perfect against the Celtics team.
To take down the defending champions.
Even if they're having a bad game, they're not. They're still winning.
That Canadian, yeah, dude. The NBA draft. Right around the corner, bro. We'll see who gets Cooper Flag. I'm excited. All right, coming back out of the timeout. It's New York down 38-40. They have the possession, shooting on the right side of the court with Bridges, Anunoby, Brunson, Hart, and McBride. And here's Brunson with a driving bank floater. No good. Too strong. And it went out of bounds. Last touch by New York, so it's Boston basketball. And on the floor for Boston, shooting on the left side of the court, is Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Horford, and Peyton Pritchard, up by 2.
Here's Jaylen Brown, left double against Anunoby. Screen by Holiday. Around Brunson with a pump fake is Jaylen Brown. Brown, right elbow, 9 to shoot. Dribbling, 7 to shoot. Attacking, pump faking, going up, and scoring!
Jaylen Brown. That's his first field goal of the first half. He's 1 for 5.
He's been living at the free throw line tonight. Here's Bridges down the baseline. Deflected and stolen by Drew Holiday.
Uh-oh. Is this a momentum shift in favor of the Boston Celtics? Off that rip, Holiday hits Brown, backing down Josh Hart on the right low post. Forward to the shot clock, turnaround jumper. It's good. His second made field goal. And now Boston's up by 6.
It's from the same spot.
Here's Josh Hart. He'll have it. Bounce pass and a kick ball by Al Horford. Kick ball.
Jason Tatum's still having a seat on the bench right now.
Actually, yeah.
The thing is, they don't really need him at the moment.
Well, he did everything he could in that first quarter. He's still the leading scorer of this game with 13 points.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Boston batted for the New York Knicks. Bridges backing down Pritchard in the low post. Help with Horford coming. Turnaround jumper, well short. And Derek White was underneath with the rebound. And here come the Celtics. White to Brown, left wing, 3, outside, won't go. Rebound goes to Horford. Second chance opportunities have been huge for Boston. And Horford will get fouled by McBride and go to the line for 2.
Shots.
Good offensive rebound by Horford there.
Those second chance opportunities for Boston have been huge here so far in this game.
Yep. Look at that. They completely forgot about Horford. Why do they all leave him there?
They're like, hey, he's 50 years old, man. Let's just completely forget about him. All right, see if he can make his free throw. Both teams have missed a lot of free throws here so far. And Horford makes the first 45-38.
And here comes Tatum.
Yep.
Tatum checking in with his 13 points. Boston in the lead, 45-38 with 5:48 to go. Jimmy Butler, yes, we're streaming every playoff game. We'll be live later on tonight for the Denver Nuggets and Oklahoma City Thunder.
Right there, there's the link to that stream.
There it is.
Whoop, there it is. Horford, free throw. Good. 46-38, 8-point lead for Boston.
What's up, Matthew Breakshot?
Hey, Matthew. Jalen Brunson down the lane.
Is that N1? What? No. Yes?
Wait.
A conversation is being had right now. Is this not going to count for Brunson?
What?
The fuck? They're talking about it.
They were trying to intentionally foul Mitchell Robinson, trying to go with that strap. Did it happen before Brunson hit the layup? So Pritchard was fouling Robinson way before Brunson was driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basket shouldn't count. Yeah.
Smart by Boston, man.
They're going to review this.
I guess they want to make sure to get it right, but yeah, it was well before.
Yeah. Like, as long as it happens before Jalen Brunson goes up in the air, and it was. Jalen Brunson didn't even get past the three-point line before he did that.
Yeah.
So, should be an inbounds here.
And all the players are like yelling, like pointing at, "Hey, we're fouling him."
Oh.
They're looking at clear path.
Because Brunson was up court with the ball.
But there's people ahead of him.
Yeah.
That's not a clear path.
No. Hey, Lex Smith with the $5 donation. Sorry I'm late, guys. I got yelled at by the boss earlier, but I'm ready to have a better, productive night listening to you guys.
You got yelled by the boss earlier? I'm sorry. You know what? Fuck him.
Yeah. Let's have a good night.
I'm sorry, Lex.
Yeah.
Let's kick it, bro.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man. Andrew Spencer with a $5 donation. Dave Meltzer said Del Rio signed to WE. We all know that man is not a reliable source. And 2 tweets from a reliable source is saying he did not sign. Interesting. Thank you, Andrew.
Okay.
It's not a clear path.
Okay.
So it's a common foul, and Robinson will be the one shooting free throws.
Puts him in the bonus.
Thank you again, Andrew Spencer with the 5, dude. So we'll see what happens. To be honest, when I first heard about Del Rio, I thought maybe WWE wouldn't be interested in him because they've already been down that road plenty of times before. And this is a guy who you can't really rely on. He's always getting into stuff, getting into trouble.
Yeah, he's not a good guy at all, man.
Really?
And thanks again, Lex.
Thank
What's up,
you
B-Hub?
guys. Hoop, what's up, man?
Ray Game Show, thank you, dude.
Robinson misses the first free throw.
God, that guy.
New York now has missed 8 free throws here tonight. Can Robinson make his second? He did last time.
Probably not. God, it's so ugly. Shooting motion.
He missed again. My God. They've missed 9 free throws. Holiday to Horford, to White, to Tatum. Almost everybody's touched the ball this possession. Tatum, kick out. Holiday, White, 3, short. Rebound Brunson. Here comes New York trailing by 8. Brunson to the corner. OG, 3 is short. Tatum the rebound. Quickly up for Derek White. He will dunk it.
And now Boston's starting to pull away a little bit here. Up 10 with 5:07 to go. And they're going to hack Robinson on the other end. 7 to the line. That's what they're going to do with Robinson.
Smart. You have
Cat's
they're going to do it.
Cat's going to have to stay out of foul trouble the rest of the series, man. Hey, Alfred Turner, $2 donation. Let's go.
Alfred Turner, thank you for the 2, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Oh. Hey, there you go. Robinson makes the first free throw.
It's a minute, though.
Hacky rules should be banned. Well, that's the thing. They did. Under 2 minutes, you cannot do that anymore.
Yeah. You can't tell a team you can't foul somebody. Like.
Yeah.
But yeah, under 2 minutes. Because it was getting ridiculous at one point.
Mm-hmm. Very.
So, yeah.
Robinson misses the second free throw. They missed 11. And then Robinson will foul Drew Holiday. And he's going to come out of the game.
That's why he did the foul.
Yep.
Because he needed to get out of there.
That's tough, man. Hey, what's up, Aaron Myers? What's up, brother?
What it do, Pikachu?
What it do?
How's Brunson doing? Well, Jalen Brunson's 1 for 5. 1 for 5. Here's Pritchard, screen by Horford. It was Achua who checked in, by the way. Tatum misses, and we'll get the rebound. Here comes New York back the other way. Here's OG backing down Pritchard, double team. Kick out to the elbow, Brunson. Step back 3. That is missed. Hart the rebound. Second chance at Anunoby. OG missed the layup. Hart the rebound again. Jalen Brunson the 3.
6-point game. Jalen Brunson with 7 points now.
7. His only second field goal of the game. Horford misses the 3. Rebound off of Bridges out of bounds. Still, Celtics ball.
Hart. Man, a good hustle.
This dude just does everything right, man. Just everything right for New York.
So Josh pointed out, like, if he's in foul trouble, that's going to hurt him. So those plays right there.
Pritchard misses the 3. Holiday the rebound and the put back.
That's 14 second chance points for the Boston Celtics now.
8 for New York. Here's Brunson against Pritchard. Right elbow, 10 to shoot. Driving in does Jalen Brunson. Got to pass it up here to Anunoby with 5 to shoot to the elbow for Bridges. Got it against Tatum, back to OG. 1 to shoot, fades it up, misses it. Tatum the rebound. Here comes Jaylen Brown. Looking to get going here. Finds Tatum. Inside Cornette. Layup. No. Tip. No. Third chance here for Cornette. And Josh Hart. No. Yeah. Okay. Finally, they're going to call a timeout, does Boston, actually.
Oh. Okay.
Timeout, Boston. Rozier the 2. I would say it smacked him in the face, hacked and Tatum. Damn.
All right.
Thank you, Rozier.
Hey, hack Tatum. He'll hit his free throws, though.
Yes, he will.
Rozier's getting pissed.
The people are pissed.
Royally pissed.
Thank you, Rozier.
Thank you. Stack says, man, we can't even grab a rebound talking about the New York Knicks.
Well, they had, like, what, 2 offensive rebounds a second ago? But, yeah, on this side, yeah.
They're giving up 10 offensive rebounds so far. Guys, we are 50 likes away from 800, almost 3,000 in the chat. Appreciate y'all showing up here tonight. It's the first of 2 games. Denver and OKC is next.
What's up, Maria from Rhode Island? How you doing?
Rhode Island. That's it.
Where's Porzingis? He's sitting on the bench right now. On the floor, it's been Tatum, Holiday, Brown, Cornette, and Pritchard on the floor. Pritchard with 10 points off the bench. Tatum's the leading scorer with 13. Holiday's got 8. Jaylen Brown's got 8. Luke Cornett's got 2.
KP's the only Celtic that has not scored in this game yet. He's 0 for 4. Not having a good start.
Hey, it's not how you start. It's how you finish. What's up, Brendan Diaz? Hello, man.
What up?
Jamie, I would love for the Warriors to pursue Giannis. I just don't think we have the assets to get him, man, compared to other teams.
Nope.
Like, I mean, yeah, you could trade pods, but that doesn't even come close to an offer like the Houston Rockets could give up Jalen Green and Jabari Smith and Cam Whitmore. This is the birth of a dynasty. Well, we'll see, Patriots NFL. Let's see if Boston can go back-to-back this year, man.
It's been a minute since we've seen a back-to-back, so it's going to be tough sledding.
It's been since the 2017-2018 Warriors, and before that, it's the 2012-2013 Miami Heat.
How do you guys feel about the Warriors-Wolves series? Jimmy Butler, I'm very excited for it. You know, this is what Anthony Edwards wanted.
That's crazy.
A long time ago, he said he wanted to get back into the playoffs, make a deep run, and he wanted to get through the Golden State Warriors. Why? Because Draymond Green talks a lot of shit, he says.
Yep.
So he wants to shut up Draymond. And then you have Jimmy Butler going up against his former organization, the Minnesota Timberwolves. There was drama that was there when he was there. So this is gonna be good. Storylines.
Yep.
I can't wait, man. Cannot wait for the series to start.
Rudy Gobert was put in a chokehold by Draymond. When was that? Last year?
2 years ago. Mm-hmm. That was freaking awesome, man. So much hype. Yes, sir, Christian. Jimmy Butler hasn't won a ring, so I have no confidence in the Warriors. Okay, but Draymond Green and Steph Curry have 4 rings. So what's a 2-year Rozier? That literally makes 0 sense. And not only that, the Warriors are now 4-2 in Game 7, so we could show we could get the job done with Steph and Draymond. All right, Boston and inbounds. It's Pritchard, Cornette, Brown, Holiday, and Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Low, fouled by Jalen Brunson on the floor, they're going to say. For New York, it's Bridges, Anunoby, Brunson, Hart, and Achua.
Bless you.
However, that personal foul is going to put Boston in the bonus, so free throws here for Peyton Pritchard. And first one is good. 51-42 New York. I don't want to hear the excuses, Rozier. Don't want to hear it. That's all I've heard from Cavs fans throughout the last 10 years and excuses why they lost. Pritchard, free throws good, 10-point ball game.
But Mobley and Hunter played yesterday.
No Mobley, Hunter, or Garland? What the hell happened to Hunter and Mobley?
They both played yesterday.
Yeah. 2016 finals, Richard. Yeah, Warriors were hurt that year, boy. Here is Brunson, the crossover. Driving in. Layup no good. Rebound fought for. And it's a loose ball foul here on Drew Holiday. So free throws here coming up for New York. I didn't say we didn't choke, Stacks. I'm just saying. All right. Yeah, over the back. So free throws coming up here for Josh Hart. Well, hopefully they're all right. Mobley and Hunter. Rozier? First one's good for Josh Hart. Hopefully they're all right. 2:59 to go in the first half. Boston leads it by 9. Hart's got one more free throw. And second one's no good. Another missed one.
God.
That is now 11 missed free throws. Here's Holiday up top against Bridges. Gets it off to Pritchard, and another foul. This one on Brunson.
Way too many fouls right now.
Let him play, man.
That's a third on Brunson.
My goodness.
Towns has 3. Now Brunson has 3.
Can't let that happen, man. Especially without the lack of depth here for New York in the series.
Jesus.
First free throw's good for Pritchard. Y'all almost choked to the Rockets, but guess what? We didn't, and we're in the second round, and they're in Cancun.
My goodness, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Avaya? What's up, dude? Welcome back.
Hello. Let's see, where's that? Second free throw coming up here for Pritchard.
Oh, line violation.
And another missed free throw. A violation here, I think. Okay, we're gonna have a jump ball here. Actually, we're gonna have a jump ball
because both of them went. It's a double violation.
Yep.
So
on Achua and Cornette, double violation. So jump ball between those two at center court. Huh. All right, we'll see who wins it. Almost isn't good enough. Facts. Except for horseshoes and hand grenades. Cornette wins the tip. 2:40 to go here in the first half. Boston's up by 10. Here's Tatum against Achua. Right side, 16 to shoot with the crossover. Tatum dribbling. Tatum driving, spinning, fading, firing, missing. Rebounded by Bridges. Here's Mikal back the other way, right elbow. Hands it up here to Jalen Brunson, top of the key, screen by Hart. Brunson pulls up. Brunson hits.
Jalen.
There you go, man.
9 points for him now.
Okay. Getting it going a little bit more here in the second quarter. Here's Jaylen Brown. Switch on to Josh Hart. 12 to shoot. Crossing over. Attacking. Pump faking. Inside. Cornette the layup.
Too easy.
Way too easy.
Leave the guy
Under-
wide open there.
Under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Here's Achua down the lane, blocked by Cornette. Here's Tatum with it, 1:40 to go in the first half. White to the corner. Pritchard rims it out. Rebound Achua. Damn. 10-point lead here for Boston. And then offensive foul and OG Anunoby.
He went right through Derek White.
Good job by White, man. All right, Boston basketball.
Good draw and charge right there by Derek.
Yep.
That's what's great about White. The defense and the offense, man. Who do y'all have winning the series? I got Boston. I'm going to say in 6.
I think we all have Boston winning this one. Probably 5 or 6 games.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the finger roll layup. Biggest lead of the night for Boston. They lead it by 12 with 1:08 to go in the first half. Brunson finds Hart. Elbow three is too strong. Rebound, fall for it, taken by Derek White. Court bringing it up, court under a minute to play. The Pritchard to the corner. Inside, Brown puts it in. Now Boston up 59-45. Here's Jalen. Has it screened by Achua. Left double here against Tatum. Double team off to Bridges. 10 to shoot back to Brunson. Switch on the Pritchard with 7 to shoot. Jalen, it goes inside. Floats it up. No good. Cornette the rebound. And he will give it up court for Derek White. Boston would like to hold for one shot here. No 2 for 1. 23 to go. 13 to shoot. Jaylen Brown on the left elbow against Jalen Brunson. 7 to shoot, 16 to go. Brown crossing, pump faking, pulling, hitting. Oh, Celtics in this second quarter.
Jesus.
They're up 16. Here's Brunson. OG from the corner. Missed it. Rebound. Picked up by Bridges. And he was out of bounds. He was out of bounds with 1.5 to go.
Man, what an ending for Boston.
My goodness, man. Imagine they had a half-court shot here. Tatum Up for Brown for three. No good. And that would do it for the first half. Boston's up 16. 61-45.
That's halftime. Boston really pulled away towards the second half of that second quarter.
Yeah. And about scoring New York 35-20.
Yeah, what they finished very strong. It's all remember you got to finish these quarters strong, and against a good team like this, man, it's tough.
Well, New York got in foul trouble a lot. Brunson had 3 fouls. Cat has 3 fouls. Hart got a couple fouls, man. New York got to stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah, that's brutal. Brutal.
Also, not to mention, 11 missed free throws. New York went 8 for 19 in that first half from the line.
Let's see. How many of those free throws were from Mitchell Robinson? Mitchell Robinson, he went 2 for 8 from the free throw line.
Oh, that's terrible, man.
Yeah, we might not see Mitchell Robinson the rest of this game. It might be Achua checking in a lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's but we'll see. We'll see.
At least Achua can hit shots.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all ready to get into the halftime stats?
Let's do it.
Halftime box score. Let's get into that here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go over all the details. And here we go. All right. Let's start off with the quick overview of the team stats. You see that on the left side of the screen. Again, Boston up 16 points here in Game 1 at home. They're shooting 41% from the field, while New York is also shooting 41% from the field. Downtown, Boston not shooting great, 21% from the field. New York shooting a little better, 35% from the field, or from the three-point line, sorry. Boston 4 turnovers to New York 7. Look at this, though. Boston out rebounding New York 31-21. Most of that, a lot of that has been offensive rebounds, and we'll get into that in a second. Let's move on to the player sets. Let's start off with the New York Knicks. Only one person in double digits, and that is Karl-Anthony Towns. Cat, the big perv. 4 for 5 from the field. 3 rebounds. 1 steal. But the biggest issue is, if y'all did not notice, he did not play pretty much the whole second half of that second quarter, mainly because he did pick up 3 fouls. Got to be very careful, man. They were getting switches, Tatum onto him, Brown, and they were just drawing fouls on him left and right. So, going to see if he can stay out of foul trouble the second half, because they're going to need him. 9 points from Jalen Brunson. Another person, he's also in 3 fouls. He's shooting 3 for 9 from the field. 3 assists, 3 rebounds. 8 points from Josh Hart. He's another guy that did get in foul trouble early at first, but he did not pick up a foul. He still only has 2, so that's not bad. But he does have 8 points, 3 for 5 from the field. But look at this, 6 rebounds. Josh Hart got 3 offensive rebounds in that first half. He is hustling, and that's why they need him out there. OG, 2 for 8, not shooting great. He does have 6 points. He's hit a couple threes, and I actually hit those points in the first quarter, like about halfway through. He has not scored since. Did not realize that, man. 2 for 8, gotta step it up. They're gonna need you. And Bridges, 1 for 6. You're not having a good game either. Off the bench though, Miles McBride is the bright spot. 8 points, 3 for 5 from the field. Only Mitchell Robinson does have 2 points. 2 of those, obviously those points came from the free throw line. He's 2 for 8. We might not see him the rest of this game because of the fact that they keep on hack-a-shacking him and forcing him to take some free throws. But we'll see. 0 points from Precious Achua. And Cameron Payne, 0 points. Now let's look into the Celtics. Gotta love your 2 superstars stepping up right here. 14 points from Jaylen Brown. Really got it going towards the end of the second quarter. 5 for 11 from the field. 0 for 4 from downtown, though. Could be doing better from that category. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, though. 13 points from Tatum. All of those points actually came in the first quarter. He did not score at all in the second quarter. 4 for 10 from the field overall. 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. No one else in double digits for the Celtics, in the starting lineup anyways. 8 points from Drew Holiday, 7 points from Derek White. Derek White started out pretty hot, but he's cooled down drastically. He's 2 for 8 now. he started off red hot in that first quarter, but 2 for 8, 1 for 7 from downtown. But he does have 6 rebounds, so he's crashing the boards. This is the shocker, guys. KP, 0 for 4, 0 points. He's pretty much been a non-factor. He's only gotten 4 rebounds. That's the only stat line he's gotten. 4 offensive rebounds, which is great. But he's missed a couple point-blank layups. Off the bench, though, Peyton Pritchard, the little leprechaun. He is 13 points, 3 for 5 from the field. Perfect from the free throw line, 5 for 5. Al Horford, also perfect from the free throw line. That's where all his points came from. He's got 2. And Luke Cornett with 4. Let's look at the in-depth player stats. Both teams do have 5 threes made, 5 splashes, but Boston has taken a lot more. So New York is being a lot more efficient there, but they have the same number. But the biggest turnaround, and we've been pretty much talking about it, is look at the free throws. Crazy enough, they've taken almost the same amount of free throws, 20 to 19. But Boston does have 8 more made free throws, 11 missed free throws for the New York Knicks. And the offensive rebounds are crushing them. 10 offensive rebounds for Boston. Look at that. That's pretty much the difference. 31 to 21 right there. Those 10 offensive rebounds. So they're winning the points in the paint battle, 26 to 18. Not a lot of fast break points. 4 only from Boston, nothing from New York. And they've conceded 9 points off of their turnovers. So right now it's mainly the free throw shooting is really in the offensive rebounds is what's killing New York here in the first half. Let's see if they make adjustments.
There's a halftime box score. We're 70 likes away from 900 at halftime. Thank you all so much. Let's go.
You have the stream set up for the next game on your end?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're just going to go live here in about 36 minutes for that stream. Denver Nuggets and the Oklahoma City Thunder. We're going to be live for that game. We're going to start that one a little bit early so that way we can finish up this one. And then we'll head over there. Mm-hmm. However, if this is an absolute dumpster fire of a blowout, by the end of the third quarter, we might just end the stream and concede the game at that point.
Yeah.
If it is. If. It's kind of looking like it's going towards that way, but we'll see.
Hopefully New York maybe starts making some free throws and gets back in this game.
Hey, Corey. How you doing?
What's up, Corey?
Guns N' Roses. What's good?
What's up, y'all?
Thunderbolt.
Right. We're back.
See, your AC's working.
Yeah, it just randomly started working like around 6 o'clock in the morning.
That's good. Guns N' Roses talking about the cap space get into trouble for the Celtics. Yeah, they understand that the second apron is really going to play a factor. That's why a lot of people think a report came out that they're going to try to keep Tatum, White, and Brown, and probably move pretty much everybody else is going to be fair game.
That second apron's a bitch.
Yeah.
With the new CBA.
Mm-hmm.
Noble says Mitchell Robinson has a 35.7% career postseason free throw percentage. 35% career from the free throw line.
Oh my god.
Damn.
You gotta work on that, man. My goodness.
What's up, Raymond? How you doing?
What's up, bro? Let's go.
Y'all talk about the Wolves and Warriors series. The stats say Warriors. Do they now, Thunderbolt? I'm very excited for it, man. There's a lot of storylines there in that series. That's going to start tomorrow. Warriors will be on a very short rest. And Minnesota, this is what they wanted. This is what Anthony Edwards wanted. He wanted the Warriors. He wanted to go through them. But will they? Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see, man.
I like that. That's what he wanted, and he's getting it. Like, that's just awesome.
It's for a storyline.
Yeah.
Shea and Jokic are up against each other. Who you got winning that series, and who you got winning MVP? Eyebrows, I'm going with the Thunder to win that series. I'll go with them in 6 out of respect for Joker. And who do I have winning the MVP? This is one of the tightest, closest MVP races we have ever seen.
Yeah.
And it's awesome that the 2 finalists for the MVP are going to be facing off against each other in this next round. But I'm thinking they're going to go with Shea.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't mind Jokic winning it again because he's been so damn good. But I think they'll give it to Shea.
Yeah, I'm thinking SGA's winning MVP as well.
When are they supposed to announce that?
Let's see. After they've done Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, they did Coach of the Year today. Is it next MVP?
It should be. I think it's the only one award left.
Maybe later this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have an official date for that. I don't know if it's gonna be Thursday, maybe Wednesday. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. If you guys do know, let us know.
Yeah.
But it should be later this week. Big Mick wants to know: do you guys root for multiple teams in one sport, or am I alone? I'm a Celtics/Suns fan. I'm a Bulls fan. I am through and through a Chicago Bulls fan. However, I do have a lot of love for the San Antonio Spurs. And that's because I grew up in San Antonio and I went to plenty of their games. And I've been watching them since the very early 90s. So I was watching before Greg Popovich even started coaching the San Antonio Spurs. I remember back when they had Vinny Del Negro on their team and they had Avery Johnson, the Admiral David Robinson. I remember when Dennis Rodman was on the San Antonio Spurs before he went to the Bulls. I went to a Spurs game when Dennis Rodman was there. And the Spurs are the only jersey that I own right now outside of my teams. It's a Manu Ginobili jersey. He's one of my favorite players of all time.
Yeah.
For me, no, not really. But baseball, I don't mind the Mariners. Obviously, I'm a San Francisco Giant fan, but I also root for the Mariners. So that would be me, I guess.
Oh, you know what? For the WNBA, yes. For the WNBA, yes. Got into it last year, and I'm like, you know what? I got to choose a team. And I went with Chicago because I'm a fan of Chicago teams. But I love the Indiana Fever and the Dallas Wings. I would say those are like my three teams in the WNBA that I love very much.
Yeah. The only team that I like over, like, obviously my Dallas teams, and Josh knows this, is the Tennessee Titans. I've always been a big fan of them. I think the reason, because I bought a Chris Johnson jersey, and I love Chris Johnson. But I think the main reason is because the very first memory I have of football was that Rams-Titans Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And I was at a watch party with my dad, and I was going for the Titans. Didn't happen, right? But I still remember that day I was cheering them on. So I think I've always had that like memory of Titans, and obviously Steve McNair and Eddie George and all those guys were so much fun to watch when I was a kid.
Lloyd says, I'm a Bulls and a Spurs fan too. I think everyone was a Spurs fan in the 90s, low-key. I remember going to a Bulls and Spurs game in the Alamo Dome in the 90s. And I remember so many Spurs fans were rooting for Michael Jordan every time he touched the ball. So that's cool. That's cool, man. You're also a fan of the Bulls and the San Antonio Spurs. That's awesome, dude. Handsome Son says, Josh, you're showing your age. I thought you were like 32. Now it sounds like you're more like 42. Of the 90s? Me too. Okay. Yeah. 40, dude. 40. So you're close. You're close.
I guess I'm the same way with Josh when it comes to WNBA. I'm a Golden State Valkyrie fan at that they're in the league, and an Indiana fan because of Caitlin Clark.
Yep. And then, so yeah, I chose Chicago because, like I said, Chicago teams. But then covering Caitlin Clark's my favorite player in the WNBA. But then throughout the season, as we covered like 3 or 4 of her games, Arike Gumbawale and the Dallas Wings. Every time we streamed the Wings games, it was great. And streaming that All-Star game with Arike going off the way she did, her and Caitlin Clark are my 2 favorite WNBA players right now. I love Arike. And now the Wings have Paige Beckers, and that's going to be so much more fun for Arike and the Wings. Yep. They got Dejanay. They got Nalissa Smith now. So that's a good squad over there.
Gumbawale's so good, man.
She was a lot of fun to watch.
Are you guys streaming the WNBA this year again? Yeah, Zach. We're going to be streaming the entire Indiana Fever season. We're going to be covering some other games as well. Outside of that, some Valkyrie games.
Let's go.
some Wings games. We're going to be doing the WNBA All-Star Weekend. We're going to do the Saturday night events as well as the Sunday All-Star game, which WNBA has a better All-Star game. Last year, that was 100% true, and it looked like it could be again true here.
I'm excited.
It was so much more interesting than the men's All-Star Weekend.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Can Alyssa Gray go back-to-back as a double champion again?
Did y'all see Caitlin Clark, her media day? She's jacked.
Ooh, okay.
She put on muscle for this season. She needed to, because everyone out the gate was gunning for Caitlin Clark and playing her so physical. So she put on some muscle, and she's ready to kick some ass.
Good.
She's locked in, and they're going for a championship, she said.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the goal, championship.
I saw that 3 she made from beyond her logo where she broke the record in college yesterday.
She's got a squad, man. She's got Sophie Cunningham now on that squad. The enforcer right there.
DeWanna Bonner.
DeWanna Bonner, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The OG, DeWanna Bonner.
Mm-hmm.
Aaliyah Boston. Love Aaliyah Boston. So that's a squad over there.
Kelsey Mitchell stayed.
Who's your daddy? 11 says, thanks for doing the Fever games, guys. It's going to be fun, dude. It's going to be fun. All right, we're getting ready for the second half. Here in Boston, it's 61-45. Celtics are up. They took complete control closing out that second quarter. Let's see if Boston can continue this or will New York respond. On the floor for the Celtics, it's going to be Tatum, Holiday, White, Brown, and Horford. For the Knicks, it's going to be Bridges, Anunoby, Towns, Brunson, and Hart. Keep in mind, Towns and Brunson each have 3 fouls.
All right, here's Jalen Brunson to bring it up court. He'll have it with a screen against Towns. 1-on-1 now against Holiday. Screen by Bridges. Hand off to Cat. 5 to shoot for 3. That's no good. Rebound Tatum. Here comes Boston back the other way. Here's Jaylen Brown for 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Cat. Here comes Brunson. Up for Bridges. Met nicely by Horford. Now to Anunoby. Back to Bridges for 3. That's good.
Bridges. His second only made field goal of the game. It's about time.
Let's go, Mikal.
Press the lead of 13. By the way, the Celtics are shooting on the right side of the court. Knicks on the left side now.
Here's Jaylen Brown. See if New York can go on a run now, man. Brown against Towns for 3. He can't respond. Rebound Bridges.
All right, now capitalize if you're New York.
Bridges. Anunoby to the left double for Brunson. Screen by OG. Brunson up top against Holiday. Bounce past the Cat. Goes inside against Tatum. Goes up. No good. Rebound Hart, though. Second chance. Bridges. 3 rims out. Wow.
Had a good look.
Holiday with it. Against Hart. Step back 3. That's good.
Oh, Drew Holiday. Knocking down he's 5 for 7 now from the field at 11 points.
Holiday. Here's Brunson. 10-13 to go in the third quarter. At least say first quarter. Brunson will give it off to Karl-Anthony Towns. Against Jason Tatum. 4 to shoot. Backs him down. Double team from Horford comes out. He slacks off. 1 to shoot. That's a shot clock violation.
Oh, that was bad.
Towns.
Oh, that was a bad possession right there by New York.
What happened, man? You gotta be paying attention, Cat.
I mean, Cat just took the ball inside and never looked at the shot clock. Not once. Here's Tatum left elbow. Here we'll give it up top here. Lost the possession. And that's going to be a backcourt violation.
New York basketball.
They turn it right back over.
Tatum still has 13 points. He scored all of that in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm. They didn't need him in that second quarter, especially towards the end of that quarter. All right, inbounds here for New York. Hart will give it off to Karl-Anthony Towns. Here we'll have it a handoff to Jalen Brunson. 9:43 to go in the third. Brunson got the switch on the Al Horford. On the elbow, driving in, falling down, no call. Gets it out the heart to Anunoby. Bridges, 3, no. Rebound, Brunson, and he's fouled by Derek White.
What's up, Brendan?
What's up,
Brendan?
So I think someone's dealing with an injury or a sickness, illness, whatnot. And I think it might be KP because KP's not out there right now.
Yeah, you're right. It's Horford out there. Ooh. Illness has been going around the NBA again, man.
CLL08 in the chat says, yeah, KP illness.
Possible to return.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing him. Broad knocks down the first free throw.
Hey, they made a free throw. It's a miracle. Guys, we're 10 likes away from 900. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Thank y'all so much.
It's making it so much easier.
Brunson, free throws are good. 14-point game. 11, 4, and 3 for Jalen Brunson. Here's Tatum up top. Couple of screens around Brunson. Tatum, 3. That's off. Horford the rebound. Second chance again for Boston. Tatum, White, 3.
Whew. That is now 19 second chance points for Boston.
Damn. Here is Cat. He'll go against Horford one-on-one. Aside, Holiday almost stripped it. Cat lost it out of bounds.
Good defense of help. I think that was Drew Holiday that helped.
Hey, Goodman with the $150 peach. Let's go, Goodman.
Goodman.
Derek White misses. Rebound, Josh Hart. Thank you, Goodman.
Thank you.
Brunson the Hart to OG up top. He will attack Jaylen Brown. Go down the lane. Up and good.
Through the defense.
That was a lot of contact, too.
67-52 Boston. Here's Jaylen Brown, screened by Horford. 2 out. Hands it back to Jaylen Brown, left elbow against Cat. 9 to shoot. Kicks it, right elbow Tatum. Inside Derek White. Inside the Horford. Stolen by Towns.
Push it.
Here's Hart. He will cut it off to OG Anunoby. OG lost it out of bounds. That's going to be Boston basketball.
Tough.
See if New York wants a challenge. Look like they won't. Nope, ball was already inbounded. That was quick. Here's Tatum with it. Turnovers tonight. 10 for New York, 6 for Boston. 7 for Boston as they turn it over. Here's Bridges. He'll have it off to Cat. Up top against Horford. Inside. Foul. No foul. Blocked by Horford. Ooh. Holiday the lob. Brown comes down with it. Finds it to White. Holiday. Jaylen Brown. Open 3 misses.
God, you gotta hit those.
They still lead it by 15, does Boston. Here's Jalen Brunson, left elbow against Horford. He will bring it to the top of the key inside for Towns. Against Holiday, 9 to shoot. Towns, that's going to be an offensive foul.
Offensive foul against Towns. He just picked up his 4th personal.
Terrible, man.
I think that was a little bit of frustration from not getting the call earlier. Because what is he thinking?
Oh, he went right into Drew. He did that on purpose. He turned around, he went, now that's a foul. That's what he said. Now that's a foul.
Stupid.
Yikes, man.
Towns. Game, man.
He'll stay in the game for now. Here is White, screened by Horford. Derek White will have it up top against Karl-Anthony Towns. Finds it to Tatum. Tatum back to White for a 3. And it's good.
The Celtics team is so good.
70-52. Boston, 6:41 to go in the third. Here's Hart with it. He'll have it up top against Derek White, off to Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns will get a screen by Brunson. Towns going down the lane. Blocked by Derek White. And now Horford's got the dunk. Timeout, New York. Wow.
Timeout.
20-point lead for Boston. 6:19 to go in the third.
What is it?
Booyaka.
Booyaka?
Timeout. Wow, this is brutal.
It's a beatdown, folks.
Eesh.
Hey, Cowboys 4 live at the 5. If my Cavs lose tomorrow, will that mean we're losing the series? Also, Boston's running over the Knicks. Holy cow.
Oh,
What do
yeah,
you mean,
Boston's
you guys?
taking it to New York. And, sorry. If you guys lose tomorrow, is it over? No, it's not over. It's not over, but it's not a good situation.
Nope.
Oh, hell no. You're down 2-0, man.
Thank you so much, Cowboys for life.
Thank you, bro.
Good luck. And Noble says this might be an end after the third quarter kind of game.
It might be. It's a 20-point game right now, man.
Yeah, this might be one of those games where players get pulled in the last couple of minutes of the third, early minutes of the fourth.
Yeah. Yep. Especially with the foul trouble for Cat. My God.
He's got 4 personal. Bronson's got 3. Josh Hart's got 2 still. Goodman with the $2 donation. Yeah, I was giving New York 1 game. It's a sweep.
It might be a sweep, man.
They just don't have enough against Boston. And again, you have to play perfect basketball against Boston if you are New York. You can't get into foul trouble. You can't have guys missing shots the way Bridges is right now. Like I said, like everyone needs to be consistent and knocking down shots. Bridges 2 for 9. OG 3 for 9. Towns in foul trouble. Brunson 3 field goals so far. Hart's got 3 field goals so far. Not enough.
Not enough.
You know, it's crazy. We talk about when we said that New York has to be perfect, right? Celtics don't have to be perfect. They can still kick your ass like this.
I mean, look at Jason Tatum. He wasn't getting a whole lot of help from the rest of the guys in the first quarter. Everybody was missing like crazy.
Yep.
Jaylen Brown didn't make a second made field goal until the second quarter.
Yeah.
He had 13 points in that first quarter. He hasn't scored since the first quarter, Jason Tatum. He hasn't scored not 1 point, not a free throw, not a made field goal since the first quarter. He does have 10 rebounds, though. And other guys started scoring. Peyton Pritchard's got double digits off the bench. Jaylen Brown's now got 14 points. Derek White's got 13 and 7. Drew Holiday's 5 for 7 now. That's Boston Celtics.
Too much great people on this team, man. Way too many.
They were shooting under 30% from the field at one point, Boston was. Because, again, no one outside of Tatum was hitting consistently. And they were still in the lead at one point.
Yep.
Just terrible for New York, man. They got to go on a big run here to get back in this game. All right, come out of this timeout. Let's see what New York can do. Can Cat stay out of foul trouble, man?
He's checking out.
Figured.
Robinson's entering the game for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Still?
And Boston can go right back to hacking Mitchell Robinson. If they choose to, and they probably will.
And they put Luke Cornett in there. You know, he'll go foul.
And that kills New York's depth even more by doing that.
All right, inbounds here for New York. Trailing by 26-18 to go here in the third quarter.
James loves the score. He loves it.
Oh, I bet. Here's OG with it up top against Jason Tatum. Anunoby, 6:07 to go, 10 to shoot. Kicks into the corner. Josh Hart for 3. Needed that.
There you go, Joshua.
That's what Michael Hart.
He's got 11.
Let's see if they can string together some stops.
Here's Jaylen Brown, excuse me. Derek White hits another 3.
What an answer. Derek White has 16.
4 threes here in the third quarter for Boston. 2 for New York. Here's Brownson. Anunoby for 3.
Go, OG.
Okay, OG.
Okay.
What's up, Bradley Reynolds? How you doing, man?
Hey, Brad.
Here's Tatum. Hazard the screen by Luke Cornett. Tatum, kick out. Brown, pump fakes. Jaylen Brown sets, misses the 3. Rebound to Josh Hart. Here comes Hart back the other way. Ball is almost stolen by White. It's OG for three. He got it again.
Oh, G.
Ananobi?
14-point game. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm from Texas, Peter.
Peter. Here is White. On top against Bridges. Screen by Pritchard. 9 to shoot here for Derek White. 3 again. Nope. Rebound Bridges.
Oh, he check.
A little bit. Just a little bit. Here is Jalen Brunson. He'll have it against Derek White. Brunson up top to OG. Inside Robinson, fouled by Cornette.
And Mitchell's like, God dang it.
Damn it. All right, free throws once again for Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson. Kyle says Boston should take a timeout. If this could run continues for the Knicks, because they've been kind of red hot. Yeah, probably.
All right, can Robinson make his free throws, man? He's 6 of 23 on free throws this postseason. Hey, he made the first. He's 7 of 24 now.
You're from Richardson. You're from the DFW area too, man. So are we.
Yeah.
You're right down the street. I used to work in Richardson.
Same here. I used to live in Richardson. I went to elementary school out there.
And Robinson will miss the second free throw, rebounded by Tatum.
Man, my girlfriend in Richardson too.
Here's Horford, 3, no good, rebound Robinson. Charlene Kane said he was subscribing.
Thank you.
Brunson, pull back, jumper, short, rebound Tatum. Here comes Tatum, 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Tatum against Bridges, kicking out. Here's Hauser, airballing the 3. Robinson saves the rebound.
What's up, shotgun?
Shotgun. Here's Brunson against Al Horford. 3:45 to go in the third quarter. Crossing over and driving. Brunson, floater, yes.
Oh, nice maneuver by Brunson. Timeout taken by Boston.
Timeout.
All right. It's a great run right here by the New York Knicks to cut the lead to 11. Outscoring Boston 19-14 in this third quarter. This is the bit of a run that they needed to close out this third quarter. Let's see if they can continue it.
Love it. Boston's finished the second quarter strong. I see New York continues this quarter strong to end it.
We'll see.
OG and Josh Hart hitting those back-to-back threes was pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Mitchell Robinson knocking down a free throw.
A free throw.
Okay.
Oh, man.
What's up, the Bears TV?
What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
That Bears.
Hey, Peter Gunn says, you got my sub, Texas boys.
Texas born and raised.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Best state in the country.
Nope. Derek White's got the most points for 16. Derek White with the most points at 16.
Yep.
Yeah, he's had a great third quarter, man.
Leading scorer for the Knicks, OG Anunoby with 14 points. Rebounding leader so far, Tatum with 12, Hart with 9. Assist leaders, Brunson and Jalen Brown, the two Jalens, each with 4.
Not bad, not bad. Jalen. Derek White's a steal. He was a fantastic trade from San Antonio, man.
What's that?
Derek White going to Boston was such a great job.
Yeah, pissing me off.
Brian Peabody says, California born and raised, and I still hate the Warriors.
Damn, Brandon. What did he do to you?
I notice that more so with Texas than California, that we will support some of these other teams, except the Astros. Fuck the Astros.
Yeah.
Than you guys will. Like, you guys hate each other. Lakers, Warriors, don't get along.
Mm-hmm.
Kings fans, no. Whether it's baseball, hockey, basketball. Whereas in Texas, like, if the Spurs are in the finals, Rockets fans, Mavericks fans, A lot of mutual respect. They'll go for the Texas team.
Yeah.
Again, the one team that's not like that, Houston Astros.
Astros. Fuck SoCal.
Goodman says, Kings fans are the biggest wheels I've ever seen.
Biggest wheels? The hell?
They're just wheelie.
Papa wheelie. Did you ever pop a wheelie, Roach, on your bike?
I don't ride bikes.
You never had one of those big wheels? Just rolling down the street in your big wheel?
Only down the street in my 6'4".
Oh my god.
Oh, Goodman says the third wheels. Them and the Clippers are, yeah.
I would more say the Clippers more than anything, right?
Clippers sharing that arena for the longest time with LA.
And then not winning a championship. You know?
All right, guys, out of this timeout, New York has the Boston lead down to 11.
Texas, Rocho was riding his tricycle.
Tricycle, hell yeah.
The streets on the tricycle.
My unicycle as well.
Oh my god.
Collecting his snacks tax.
Snacks tax. All right, here's Jason Tatum out of the timeout. 3:28 to go. Tatum, there's his first points for a three.
Tatum now at 16.
16. All right, here's Brunson the other way. He'll have it here against Pritchard. Brunson against Pritchard. Screen by Anunoby. Jalen spins. Brunson up. Brunson good.
Good. Under 3 to go. Here comes Jason Tatum into the front court. Picked up by OG. Top of the circle. 14 the shot clock. He's looking to his right. Pritchard's coming out to set a screen. Brunson picks him up. Tatum the 3. Another 3 by Tatum. He's got 19 and puts the Celtics up 81-66. Boston right back in control of the ball game out of that timeout. Brunson the stop-in shot. Over Horford is short. And Tatum grabs his 13th rebound of the game. 81-66. Brunson picking up Tatum. He drops Brunson. Tatum, Horford, Hauser, the 3, hits the iron. Rebound goes Robinson.
Here comes New York. Here's Josh Hart right down the lane. He scores. 13-point game. 2:10 to go.
7,
in the third quarter.
6. Oh, just went away. Damn it. Make sure.
I think
we are.
Yeah.
1, 2 minutes.
Yeah. 2 minutes.
Figure we were.
Here's Tatum. 3. No good this time in the heat check. Rebound Josh Hart. Here comes OG with the slam.
All right, Roach. Why don't you go ahead and head out, man, and start off that the Thunder and Nugget stream. We'll be over there as soon as this one is up. All right, Roach. Catch you soup.
Yes, sir.
All right, 81-70 here in this ball game. 1:31 left to go in the third quarter. 10 on the shot clock for Peyton Pritchard on the left wing. Driving on Hart. Takes it downhill. He stops inside the baseline. Through the shot clock. He falls to the floor. Ball's being loose. Taken up away by Josh Hart. What a rip. And he'll hit Brunson to the front court. He'll stop and pop. For 3, Jalen Brunson.
Okay.
He said, how you like me now? He's got 18 points to cut the lead to 8.
Okay.
We got an 8-point game here with 1 minute to go in the third. Horford hits Tatum left wing outside, picked up by OG. Hits left corner, catch and shoot 3, is short by Al Horford. Bridges gets the rebound. Can they continue to cut into the lead? Brunson wheeling and dealing to the left short corner, picked up by the Leprechaun. Peyton Pritchard, 12 of the shoot. He'll put his back towards him, backing him down. Pump fake, trying to draw the foul. Ball's knocked loose. Hart with the loose ball out to OG for 3. He misfires. Rebound. Wait, a loose ball foul? A foul away for the ball. It's Hauser with a shooting foul to OG. Was he?
No way.
That's 3 free throws for OG.
That was such a late call.
That was a very late call.
Huh.
And new to the Kota Fury, the Bears TV. The Bears. Let's go. Dude, thank you so much for becoming a member at the Bears TV once again.
Thank you, bro.
We appreciate the hell out of that, man. Wow, a whistle called against Hauser, sending OG to the line for 3 free throws, and he knocks down the first one. And Hauser is going to the locker room limping.
Yeah, I think he rolled his ankle.
OG misses the second free throw.
He missed it?
Yep. All right, so let's see the Nugget stream, which is about to start here. I'll drop the link. You got it? Okay.
Yeah, I copied it already.
Okay, cool. Sean's dropping that right now in the chat. And we'll be live over there as soon as this game is wrapped up. 75-81, Boston in the lead by 6. 25 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Tatum will bring it into the front court.
Good ending to this quarter for the Knicks.
15 seconds to go. And here is Tatum, picked up by Josh Hart, who's got a couple of fouls. Good defense by Hart. Tatum hits Horford with the shot, and he knocks it down for 3.
Damn.
84-75. 5 seconds to go. Bridges across the halfway mark. Handoff. OG. 1 second. He's got to put it up. And that's going to be short. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hold up those 4s, folks. Hold up those 4s in the chat. Because it's time. It's time for what we call the clutch quarter. And we got a 9-point lead for the Boston Celtics. We call it the clutch quarter because it's not how you start. It's how you finish these games.
Yes, sir.
That's all that matters. And we got a single-digit game. After everything that happened late in that second quarter, at some point in the third quarter, Knicks fans, you still are only down by single digits.
Yeah, they were down by 20 at one point. That's the largest lead the Boston Celtics had. But, yeah, like you said, they made a push. They made a push.
Did we hit 1,000 likes, Tristan? Let's go. Did we really?
Yes, we did.
All right. Thank y'all for 1,000 likes on the stream.
Thank you. Much love.
Fernando says, I seen the week clock come over the screen yesterday, you guys. Spoke him if you got him. Spoke if you got him. Well, I can't say I'm surprised, says Datbot. Can't say he's surprised.
Roger with $2. Tag John an AI photo on Twitter.
All right.
Twitter.
Oh, shit. Legend killer. Randy Orton and Anthony Edwards?
Okay.
I missed the legend killer, man.
Thank you, Roger.
Thank you, Roger. And thank you for the 2, bro.
Yep.
All right, so we're going into the fourth quarter. It's a single-digit lead for the Boston Celtics. New York did a great job in that third quarter for the most part, outscoring Boston 30-23. Knocking down some splashes helped. Mitchell Robinson knocking down some free throws helped.
OG got pretty red hot from downtown. So, good to see.
Oh, Goodman said Randy posted that on Instagram. So that was Randy Orton's AI. Ah, okay.
Well, I thought Roger was saying he created that.
Yeah, because it looks like the other ones that he made.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
That's cool.
That he posted that.
That's what's up.
So he's saying that Anthony Edwards, because in the photo, Randy Orton's giving the Legend Killer chain to Anthony Edwards because Edwards is going to take down the legend of Steph Curry.
He already took down LeBron and Luka.
Yep.
Now on to Curry. Woo! I like it. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I guess Knicks did make adjustments. Knicks really started, they really got OG going. OG and Josh Hart. There's like 3 straight threes from them, those 2 guys. You just gotta love to see it. And Brunson also hit a couple good shots.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta be, like Josh said, you gotta be perfect. But it's still not over. They're still gotta fight and keep going. Because towards the end of this, in that third quarter, Tatum started hitting some shots again. And then so did obviously Derek White. So,
yeah, Tatum hit a back-to-back 3, top of the key.
Yeah.
Now he's got 19 and 13.
Well, let's see who finishes the game.
All right, we're coming here for the start of the fourth quarter.
And hopefully Sam Hauser is okay. He hurt his ankle.
He limped to the locker room coming down after fouling OG Anunoby on that 3-point shot attempt. And it's going to be Boston Celtics basketball to start the fourth quarter. They're shooting on the right side of the court, and on the floor it's Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Luke Cornett, and Peyton Pritchard. Dealing with a $5 donation. I feel like Boston is going to get going from 3 in the fourth quarter. Maybe you're right, dude. Good. Thank you so much, Dylan. Jaylen Brown hits Cornett on the baseline. He misses at the rim. Gets his own rebound. Out to Brown. Out to White for a wing 3. That's not going to go. Cornett grabs another rebound for Boston. Hits Brown. Hits Holiday on the left wing for 3. He misfires. Towns gets the rebound. Thank you, Dylan. Well, they attempted several right there on that possession. Could have knocked down one. And here come the New York Knicks with Bridges, Towns, Hart, Robinson, and McBride. Bridges stops and shoots from the elbow. He's too strong, and Pritchard grabs the rebound. Bridges, 2 for 10 shooting tonight.
Trash.
11-10 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 15 on the shot clock. Towns picking up Brown, top of the circle. 12 on the shot clock, puts the ball on the floor. Oh, he's playing with his food. Step back, long 2. It's well short. Air ball goes out of bounds. It's Knicks basketball.
What are you doing? Airballing, Jalen? What?
Shout out to the 3.1 thousand people watching and listening. Hit that subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. We're going to be covering every single game in this series, and we got the Nuggets and Thunder coming up next on a new stream, which has already started. Sean's dropping that link right now. 75-84. Knicks are down. 10:49 to go. Bridges going to work on the right short corner. Hits Deuce on the right corner for 3. Deuce McBride is 3 for 4 from the splash.
6-point game. Let's go.
78-84. 10:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Things starting to get a little interesting for the New York Knicks. Let's see if they can get a stop here as Towns picks up Jalen, attacking from the left elbow. Kicks top to Holiday. Hart guarding him as he's driving, knocks the ball loose, and picking it up is going to be Deuce McBride. If they score right here, boy. Bride driving here on the left wing. Ooh, nice little cross on Pritchard. Step back 3. It's going to be short. Rebound goes to Towns, and the putback is good. It's a 5-0 run for the Knicks, and they cut the lead to 4.
Let's go.
They cut the lead to 4. My goodness, New York. What a start here in the clutch quarter. And someone said it was going to be a blowout. Luke Cornett sets a screen for Derek White. He'll move left side. Back to Pritchard. Up top, guarded by Bridges. 7 on the shot clock. Step back. Long 3. It's too strong for Pritchard. Towns grabs the rebound. His 7th of the ball game. Outlet ahead to Hart. Feeds it to Bridges. Left elbow. Kicks cross court. Right wing 3 for Deuce is too strong. Rebound Peyton Pritchard, who saves it in bounds. And we got a timeout taken by Mazzulla of the Boston Celtics. He wants to talk things over because New York's got life. They're on a 5-0 run to start the clutch quarter against Boston here.
Yeah. I think this is a good timeout. They need it. I know it's early in the fourth quarter, but, man, New York feels like they have all the momentum right now. All of it. Tatum, this is your time to shine. Tatum's not out there right now, but I wouldn't be shocked if we see him checking in here shortly. So, we'll see. Let's go Knicks. Not a fan of it, but Brunson made me love him.
Brunson, how? Yeah. I know some people don't like the way he foul baits, right? But Jalen Brunson is a fun player to watch still. Mm-hmm. I love the way this guy plays and the way he's overcome a lot since he was in college, man.
Yeah.
He always got told that he was too small, he was too this, he was too that. And now here he is, leading a team in the playoffs.
Yeah, he was a second-round pick. He was not even considered to be a first-rounder. Yeah, he's done such a great job. Really come to his own here in New York. Devin, who foul baits more, Brunson or Shea?
Oh.
That's tough.
Throw Luka in there, too.
Yeah, but all 3 of those guys.
What do you guys think? Who foul baits more? Is it Shea, Luka, or Brunson? Or Trae Young? Trae Young does that, too. I'm probably going to go... Damn, it's between Shea and Brunson. I'm probably going to go Shea.
I'll go Shea. But I will say this, though. The worst out of all of them is Luka because he complains about it, too.
Luka is a detriment to his team with how he feels like he's fouled every single time.
Yeah.
And sometimes he is. Sometimes he doesn't get these calls. But then he'll just sit there and complain to the referee while everyone's getting back.
Yep. So that, like, even though like Shea and these other guys might be worse, at doing that stuff, it hurts the team more because of Luka. So we'll see though. Do they bench Tatum again? No, bro. It's not about benching. It's about playing your minutes. They have rotations, and you can't play these guys the full game. This is the time Tatum sits typically in a game. So he's just sitting right now. He'll be checking in here in probably about 2 minutes.
Brunson is too small. He might be small, but he overcomes, man.
Yeah.
And that's why I have so much respect for him.
He was one of the best this year. I think he won Clutch Player of the Year. He had the second most clutch points, or fourth quarter points, something like that.
Stack says Brunson has the most points without free throws, so shut the fuck up. I don't know who you telling shut the fuck up. But what does that have to do with the fouls? That's why I'm saying that even with that, I know people complain about that, and he does foul bait, but that's not all he just is.
Nope.
He is also a lethal scorer. He's a playoff riser as well. That's why I have a lot of respect for Brunson. But that doesn't change that he also does some foul baiting.
Yep.
Both things can be true. He doesn't need those free throws to be a good player. That's not what makes Brunson, is what I'm saying. That ain't what makes Brunson.
People get so sensitive when you're just pointing out facts.
I got you, Stacks. I got you. Okay, I got you. It's all good. All right, we're coming out of the timeout. 84-80, 9:23 left to go here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be Tatum out there now with Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, and Luke Cornett. Cornett setting the screen for Tatum. Nice little cross step back three over Hart. That's going to be off to the left. And OG grabs the defensive rebound. Here come the Knicks with OG, Bridges, Towns, Hart, and McBride. The lead is down to 4. 9 minutes to go in this clutch quarter. OG squareways a three. And that is good for OG Anunoby. 5 splashes to cut the lead to 1. 8:48 to go. It's an 8-0 run in the clutch quarter. And Luke Cornett just turned the ball over.
What'd he do?
He committed a foul.
That's his fourth?
I think they said 5th foul.
That's what I thought. Oh, they've checked him out. That's why I don't see
He's
that.
gone to the bench now
5
with
fouls.
5 fouls. It's Knicks basketball.
Uh-oh.
They could take a lead here with the made bucket. 8:39 to go. Here's Bridges driving from the left elbow. Step back. Jumper short over Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boston. It's Knicks basketball with 14 on the shot clock. 8:34 to go.
Oh, my God. What's going on, Boston?
Boston has yet to score in this quarter. Knicks have the possession. On the floor, Bridges, OG Anunoby, Towns, Hart, and McBride. Hart set to inbound from the baseline. He's looking to the wing. Right side hits Towns. Horford to guard. 10 on the shot clock. Towns will take a step back three. That's an air ball. And Derek White was underneath to get the rebound. And here come the Celtics with Tatum, Holiday, White, Brown, and Horford. Jaylen Brown driving baseline, attacking Hart, puts it up, draws a foul from Hart, and he'll go to line for 2 shots.
That is going to be Josh Hart's 3rd foul, guys. 3rd foul. Good job not picking up another foul until the fourth quarter after you picked up 2 in the first.
Goodman, did Rocha let one rip? Is that what happened?
No, that's not surprising. Oh, Jets. You're late.
Jaylen Brown, free throw number 1 is up, and that is good.
But you're late because you're making food. We'll let it slide if you give us a plate. Jaylen Brown's 5 for 16 and Derek White 5 for 15, says Marty McFly. And yet they're still winning. Isn't that crazy?
Robin, Roach is just playing a staring contest with you. Mm-hmm. And so far you're losing. We're almost to 1.1 thousand likes. Keep smacking that thumbs up, y'all. We greatly appreciate that. And thank you for hitting that subscribe for those who are new today. Appreciate y'all watching and listening.
Thank you.
And here comes the second free throw for Jaylen Brown, and that's going to be good to put Boston up 86-83. Jaylen Brown's now got 16 points, 4 rebounds, and the 4 assists. Back the other way, here come the New York Knicks with Bridges, OG Anunoby, Towns, Brunson, and Josh Hart. And here's Bridges attacking Al Horford. 8 on the shot clock. He'll bring it to the top of the key. Back inside the drive, the kick. Hart for 3. It's too strong. Rebound goes Tatum. And now Tatum into the front court. Hits Horford, swings White for a corner 3. Hits the front iron, and Towns grabs the rebound. That's Towns' 9th rebound of the game. Hart on the outlet, draws a shooting foul from Horford, and he'll go to the trip. He'll make a trip to the line for 2 free throws.
Bring us to 1 point if he hits all his free throws. Good job on that outlet pass. Let's go. Jaylen Brown hair painted? No. Oh my God, he missed his first free throw.
Gotta make your free throws.
That's been haunting. That's something they're definitely going to highlight after this game. The missed free throws. Obviously, we know Mitchell Robinson missed a lot. But these other guys have missed some too.
7:42 remains here in the fourth quarter. Less than 20 likes away from 1.1K. Appreciate y'all. Keep smacking that thumbs up as Hart knocks down his second free throw to cut the lead to 2. 7:40 remaining. We have a $2 donation from Calidor King. Says, tomorrow is Max Center. Bro, kill Luke Cornett. What the fuck? Tomorrow is a Max Center? What do you mean?
Oh, he's saying Towns.
Oh, okay, I got you. And a steal by New York leads to a slam for OG Anunoby in transition to tie the game at 86.
Oh, my God.
Thank you, Calidor King.
Thank you.
We're all tied up at 86 here with just over 7 minutes to go. Brunson picking up Jaylen Brown on the left wing outside. It's an ISO. Jaylen will bring him back inside. Kicks to the right wing. Tatum puts the ball on the floor against OG. Driving downhill. Scoop layup. It won't go. Rebound goes Bridges.
Oh, my God.
6:53 to go. New York can take a lead here in the fourth quarter. Towns setting the screen for Brunson. Brown will pick him up. Towns wants it in the left elbow. He's against a smaller defender. Hits Bridges. Back to Towns. Left wing outside. Al Horford to guard. 5 on the shot clock. He'll take him off the dribble. Spins with his left. He's blocked by Al Horford going to the rim and into the hands of Derek White. Here come the Celtics. Tatum. Holiday. The 3. It's good! Drew Holiday puts them up 3 with 6:24 to go. And the Knicks will call a timeout. Timeout, Knicks. Drew Holiday, folks. 14 points on 6 for 9 scoring.
Oh, they had a chance to take the lead. Oh, they just couldn't come up. I thought Cat had it, man, with that spin. But hey, good job. Good defense by Boston. And taking advantage of it, man, was Drew Holiday.
What's up, Aaron?
What up?
Bang, bang, play. Bang, bang, play.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. But guys, everybody, we have over 4,000 people to chat. Keep smacking that like. We have 1.1K likes. Let's go. Let's keep smacking that like button.
Thank you for the 1.1. We are on the road to 299,000 subscribers. We are 250 away from that goal. So shout out to everybody who subscribed here today. So, Boston up by 3. New York will have the ball out of the timeout. Bridges, only 2 field goals in today's game. I look at that and I just shake my head.
Yeah.
Towns has 12 points. Brunson has 18. Josh Hart has 14 and 9. So, someone's going to have to knock down a bucket here.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Cat really offensively hasn't scored that much here in the second half.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't.
I think
He got into foul trouble. He had 4 fouls. He's 12 and 9 right now.
I think he had 10 points at halftime, so he's only scored 2.
Yep. He's been playing frustrated. Mm-hmm. They've been playing really physical with Karl-Anthony Towns, which you figured they were going to do.
Yeah.
They got him into foul trouble. So, yeah. Him and Bridges need to step it up here with Brunson. Because Brunson's the clutch player of the year.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to come through in these last minutes. He just needs some help from elsewhere. OG, 23 points. 5 for 9 from downtown. There you go.
That's nice. Those 5 threes have been clutch. Clutch.
We're still at a commercial break. The timeout taken by the New York Knicks with 6:24 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Thank y'all for watching. And we're going to be live for that Nuggets and Thunder game as soon as this game is OVA over. There's the link to that stream, which is already live with Roach. He's already over there just warming things up.
Yeah.
As soon as this game's over, we're going to join them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Overtime, hopefully? I don't know if we get overtime, but that would be crazy if we get overtime in this game. Rocha's got the creepiest smile ever, but you love him so much, Luke. It's weird. Rocha and his smelly baldness. And his dent.
Don't spam, dude. Thank you, Yvette.
Yep.
It sucks being a Celtics fan sometimes, says Renato Ruiz. Well, it doesn't hurt winning all those titles. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. You can't complain.
It doesn't hurt winning all those titles, brother.
My franchise only has one title.
We had 6. We had 6. We were asked before those 6. Before Michael Jordan showed up to Chicago, we were one of the worst franchises in basketball. And we haven't been too great since. We've had some moments. The Baby Bulls, led by Kirk Heinrich.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose, obviously, but ended tragically.
I love Ben Gore and Captain Kirk.
Yep.
Love that team.
All right, here we go. Finally out of the timeout. Knicks have the possession. Bridges, Anunoby, Towns, Brunson, and Hart on the floor for New York, shooting on the left side. Towns setting the screen for Brunson. He's going to go to work against Horford. Takes him off the dribble inside. Left-handed floater is short. Rebound goes to Hart. Bounce pass. OG on the left wing. Picked up by White. 10 to shoot. He'll put the ball on the floor. Attacking downhill. Almost loses control. Hits Bridges. Finds Brunson for 3 in the right corner. Ties the game at 89. Clutch player of the year, Jalen Brunson. See, I wasn't worried about Jalen down the stretch. He ties the game at 89. And here come the Celtics with Tatum, Holiday, White, Brown, and Horford. And Holiday misses a wing 3, but the Celtics get a second chance opportunity here off of a rebound by Drew Holiday. And here's Tatum with a step back jumper. That's no good. Holiday the rebound. 5:25 to go. Hits Jaylen Brown, driving on Hart. Layup goes for Jaylen.
Go. Man, Jaylen Brown, it feels like it's been forever since he scored.
Almost a 1.2 thousand likes. Guys, keep smacking that thumbs up. Less than 50 to go. Appreciate y'all being here. 4.6K in the chat. 5:05 to go. The crowd chanting defense here in Boston as Brunson goes to work top of the key off the screen from Bridges. Picked up by Tatum. Hits right corner, Josh Hart. 4 in the shot clock. Hits left wing, cross court to OG for 3. He misfires. Ball's tipped out to the hands of OG and Anunoby. A third chance opportunity for New York. Down by 2. 4:46 to go. Jaylen Brown picking up Jalen Brunson. He'll start to back him down. Pump fake. Draws a shooting foul. Jalen caught him in the air, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Tough. That's Brown's 3rd foul of the night. 3rd foul. Yeah, there he is. Let's go.
Brunson shooting 2 free throws. That first one's going to be good. Jalen Brunson. He didn't win Clutch Player of the Year for no reason. Mm-hmm. He could tie the game here with a second made free throw. He's got 22 points right now. He's going for 23, Michael Jordan. The free throw is up, and that is going to be good. We got a tie game at 91.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
And here come the Boston Celtics shooting on the right side of the court with Jason Tatum, Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, and Al Horford all on the floor. 4.5 to go. Tatum with the ball here on the right elbow. OG to his back. Kicks to the left wing for 3. Jalen misses, and Hart comes down with the rebound. Here come the Knicks. They could take a lead here. Now, when they've been tied, they haven't been able to take a lead. Boston's been able to get some stops, but let's see if New York can score here finally and take a lead. 7 on the shot clock. Step back 3. Jalen Brunson from downtown takes the lead for New York, 94-91. Under 4 to go. This is the first lead since 33-31. Wow. And back on the other end, Derek White misses the 3. Holiday with the 3, his own. That won't go. And it went over the back. Wait.
Yeah, it went over the back, and
Did New York just call a timeout?
Yeah, they called timeout right after.
New York Knicks call a timeout.
Man, oh man, New York. I think they know, like, hey, let's call a timeout. Let's try to get a score on this possession, make it a 2-possession game.
Mm-hmm.
My God, 348 Boston fans. Y'all, I know y'all are nervous right now. New York fans, y'all are ecstatic. Let's go. Oh my God, can we get 2 upsets in game 1?
Damn, this game looked like it was going to be a blowout in the third quarter at one point. And now look at it. Who would have thought this is where we're at right now?
Look at me now.
Knicks fans, where you at? Make some damn noise. And we just hit 1.2 thousand likes on the stream. That's what we're talking about. Thank y'all so much. We hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. What's up, Tev? Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Goodman says, I apologize, Knicks. I apologize greatly. I'm right there with you, Goodman. I apologize as well.
Yeah.
I apologize.
We all thought this was pretty much about to be over.
Tyrone Carter says, keep the heat on them Celtics. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Evan? How you doing? Frankly, aloha from Hawaii. What's good, brother?
What's up, buddy?
We are going to be live for the Nuggets and Thunder stream. That's where Roach is right now. That's why he's frozen on the screen right now. Sean's about to drop the link to that Nuggets Thunder stream, which is already underway. The game hasn't started, but the stream has. Mm-hmm. And as soon as this game is over, we're going to join Rocha for the rest for that game.
Yep.
There's the link. We're coming back out of the timeout. New York leads it 94-91. Knicks fans continue to make some noise. Here comes the clutch player of the year, Jalen Brunson, to bring it across the halfway mark, picked up by Drew Holiday. Towns sets a high screen. He'll move right side. Horford picking up Jalen. He'll play with his food. 10 on the shot clock. This is the matchup they love. Brunson will square away on the isolation. Jalen, step back 3 over Horford. God! Jalen fucking Brunson! 97-91. Lead by 6.
What a shot.
And back on the other end, Bridges commits a shooting foul to Jaylen Brown. And Jaylen Brown will go to the line for 2 shots.
Please don't spoil it in the chat, guys. Wait until we call it.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes.
Tristan says Cubs are winning 7-2 at the bottom of the 6th. Let's go. Thank you for the update there, Tristan.
Yeah, Carson Kelly hit a home run.
Carson Kelly, there we go. Jalen shooting first free throw, and that is going to be up and good. 92-97 with 3:18 to go. Jalen fucking Brunson, man, in this clutch quarter all season long has been nothing short of spectacular.
Amazing.
Jaylen Brown's got one more free throw coming up. 5.7 thousand people in the house. Less than 30 likes to go from 1.3K likes. Keep smacking that thumbs up, y'all. Let's go. Second free throw is good by Jaylen Brown. He's got 20 on the night. And here comes Brunson into the front court with a lead of 4 with 3 minutes to go. Directing traffic is Jalen Brunson here on the right wing outside. Hart will set a screen. Horford switches on Jalen inside to Hart. He's knocked loose, but recovers. Hits OG left short corner. Takes a shot. It's no good on the double team. And here comes Tatum in transition. And he gets the ball knocked loose from Jalen Brunson. It's going to be Celtics basketball. No, Brunson with the shooting foul.
They call that a shooting foul? Ooh.
So that's 2 free throws coming up for Jason Tatum.
He can cut this to a 2-point game if he hits both free throws.
Felix, out to you for the Philippines, brother.
Salamat.
Hit that subscribe. You want to see your name pop up here on stream. We will be live for every game of this series. Hit that sub and hit that like button, baby. First free throw is good for Jason Tatum. He cuts the lead to 3. He can cut it to 2.
What's going on? What's going on?
Wake up, Boston says sense. Well, maybe they are right here, right now.
They are.
Tatum, he'll knock down both free throws. 97-95 lead for New York. And here come the Knicks with Bridges, OG, Towns, Brunson, and Hart. We haven't seen Towns score in a while. We haven't seen Bridges score a whole lot in this game. He's only made 2 field goals. Here's Brunson moving off the high screen by Hart. Drew will stick on Brunson. He'll shoot the 3. Wait a minute. Offensive foul.
Double dribble.
Double dribble on Brunson.
Or what do they call it? Discontinue dribble?
And now it's going to be Celtics basketball off a Brunson turnover.
Yeah, that's a good call. He did.
2:27 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And here's Tatum. On the right wing outside, picked up by Towns. He'll drive. He'll dump inside to Holiday. Out to White for a corner three. And it connects for a splash. Derek White takes the lead right back from New York, 98-97. And the Knicks will call a timeout with 2:15 to go.
Oh, my God.
2:15 to go. Celtics are right back in the lead.
Just when it felt like New York had all the momentum, they were up by 6 points. The Boston Celtics 7 straight points.
Celtics, 7 straight points. Thank you so much, Trap House Jackson, for the subscribe.
Thank you, bro.
Overtime, ask Dope Boy Zay. We might get it. We might.
Never know. Never know.
I Love Football says, don't ever disrespect Boston. We're here. Oh, there you are. There you are. Still one in New York, says Metalhead Forever. He's going for the Knicks.
Okay.
New York, please, says Epic D-Box Fort.
Let's go.
What's up, Tyrone Finkley from Miami, Florida? Glad that you're here, bro. And we just hit 1.3 thousand likes, so shout out to everybody who took a second and hit that like button. We greatly appreciate that.
Appreciate it, guys.
And thank you for the subscribe, Jose.
Thank you, Jose. If y'all are just tuning in, y'all brand new to the channel, subscribe. We're going to be live for this whole series, guys. Let's go.
We will also be live for the Nuggets and Thunder coming up next. That stream has already started with our other co-host, Rocha. There's the link in the chat if you are wanting to come kick it with us for that game. That should be, hopefully, a good game, too.
Yes, sir.
The two MVP finalists dueling it out here in the second round. Shea and the Joker.
Let's see how the Knicks respond here. Down by 1.
Wink, what's good, man? He says St. Louis is in this motherfucker. Fuck Boston, but Tatum is that guy 100%. So there you go. 98-97. Here come the New York Knicks with Bridges, OG, Towns, Brunson, and Hart. Brunson picked up on the right wing, taken up by Al Horford. This is what they've liked all game. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Brunson, left cross-court pass to nobody. It's another turnover for Brunson. That's back-to-back for him. Celtics basketball.
Bad timing. Bad timing on these turnovers.
Back-to-back turnovers for Jalen Brunson. 1:51 to go, and here come the Boston Celtics, led by Tatum into the front court. He's picked up by Towns up top of the circle. Holiday sets a screen. Brunson switching on Tatum. He'll shoot the three. It's too strong. Chasing down the rebound is Drew Holiday, and saves it inbounds to White, who swings it to Tatum. He'll drive. He'll cross. He'll swing to Horford. Back to Tatum. Step back three. Over Brunson. No good. Rebound goes OG Anunoby. Knicks down by 1. And the outlet will go ahead to Brunson in the front court. He's on the left wing outside, picked up by Drew Holiday. 14 on the shot clock. To the top of the circle now. Spins left. Attacking downhill. Bounce pass. Left corner wide open. OG Anunoby! 100-98. New York with the 2-point lead. Tyrone Silas with the $2 donation. Shout out to you guys from New Orleans, Louisiana. Tyrone, thank you for the 2, brother. And on the other end, Drew Holiday with the layup on the other end to tie the game at 100. Keep smacking that thumbs up, y'all. Let's get to 1.4K likes on the stream. Here come the Knicks with 40 seconds to go. Brunson picked up by Horford. Drew Holiday looking to help Horford. Kicks left wing to Bridges. To the right side of the court now. OG steps into a long 2. He misfires. Rebound goes to Derek White. He's on the floor. And the Celtics call a timeout. Before it could be a jump ball, they call a timeout. It'll be Celtics basketball with 28 seconds remaining.
Oh, man. We might get overtime.
1 timeout apiece left in this game.
Good job on the coaching to call a timeout right there before the tie-up, what you said. 28 seconds. That means no matter what happens here, New York should get a chance. Get the ball back.
They should. They should. New York is outscoring Boston 25-16 in this fourth quarter after outscoring Boston 30-23 in the third quarter. So it's been New York doing the scoring here in this second half, making up some ground that they lost in that second quarter where they got outscored 35-20.
Yeah. It's a good job on New York right here, holding them to 16 points in the fourth quarter. That's crazy.
Shout out to everybody who's subscribing, guys. We're trying to shout out as many people as we can as we see y'all pop up on the stream here. But we are 220 subscribers away from 299K. So I appreciate that. We all appreciate that. Aim TJ says Boston is ass this game. Should have been over. No way they blew a 20-plus point lead. They got Swiss cheesed up in the second half, bro. They did.
Yeah.
They did. And that was with Bridges shooting like ass. Towns, he scored 2 points in the second half.
Yeah.
It's been the OG Jalen Brunson show.
It's crazy.
We're coming back out of the timeout. And on the floor for the Celtics, it's Tatum, Holiday, White, Brown, and Horford, who have the possession with 28 seconds to go. On the floor for the Knicks, it's Bridges, OG, Hart, Robinson, and Deuce McBride. Bridges will pick up Derek White here by the logo up top. 13 on the shot clock. 18 on the game clock. Bounce pass. Tatum, left wing. Picked up by OG. Horford sets the screen. Robinson now picking up Tatum. Top of the circle. Step back three. Too strong. Rebound. Gotten by Deuce McBride. Timeout, New York. 5 seconds to go. Timeout, New York. They will have an opportunity to win the game. Or we're going to overtime.
Can we see another Brunson game winner?
Oh my God. What do y'all think? Brunson game winner? See or no? See or no?
Oh my God. I don't know. I kind of want to say yes.
Jared, thanks for the subscribe.
Slim,
thanks for the sub, dude.
Slim Shady?
Stay slim, bro. No OT, Boston game winner. No OT, Boston game winner. So you're saying steal with 5.5 seconds to go, a steal and a quick buzzer beater? That'd be something.
That would be crazy.
That would be something.
I will have to say this, man. I don't know why Tatum, he's been jacking up threes left and right in this quarter. He hasn't been hitting them.
No, he started to miss a lot here in this fourth quarter. He's now shooting 4 for 15 from downtown.
Why isn't he attacking, man? Go down in the paint.
Hey, thank you so much for the subscribe. That was Kevin. Thank you. Caden with the $2 donation. I'm calling my shot. OG game winner. Hey, I don't blame you for that. They're going to focus on Jalen Brunson, but OG's been hot tonight, man.
Yeah.
He's got 26. Karl-Anthony Towns is going to check in. Brunson checks back in. We're almost to 1.5 thousand likes on the stream. Less than 40 to go. Keep smacking that thumbs up if you guys are enjoying the live stream. And continue to hit that subscribe. We will be live for every game of this series. 5.5 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Knicks have the ball with Bridges, OG, Towns, Brunson, and Hart. And Bridges will inbound this from the left sideline. He's looking left. He's looking up top of the circle for Brunson. Now inside for Hart. And a take foul made by a foul to give by Al Horford.
Oh.
With 5 seconds remaining.
Okay.
5 seconds to go. Knicks will inbound once again. That was a foul to give.
Oh, my God.
What's up, Fernando?
What up?
Brunson will inbound this time for the left sideline with 5 seconds to go. Brunson looking left. He looks up top to Karl-Anthony Towns. Back to Brunson. A floater for the win. It's in and out. And Horford comes down with a rebound and timeout with .1. Timeout with .1.
Oh, my God.
Are they going to review this time?
I think they got to add time back on. It looked like at least one whole second.
Now, you need at least .4 to get a catch and shoot. You need at least a .4. So Jalen Brunson misses the driving floater. Horford comes down with the defensive rebound, calls timeout. What was the time left?
Yeah, show the clock. As they called timeout right when they got the rebound, right here. I think it's about 1 second, like maybe .9.
0.9? That's enough for a catch and shoot.
Caught right. Ah, damn, I can't see from that angle.
0.9 would be enough for a catch and shoot.
Oh, my God. But now we're going to get overtime.
We're less than 20 likes away from 1.5K on the stream. We will be live for the Nuggets and Thunder stream. Sean's about to drop that link. We'll be joining that stream here very soon.
Yep.
Our other co-host, Ruch, is already live for that game right now. We'll join him as soon as this one is over. Maybe after an overtime.
They added some time.
How much time?
Now there's .6.
0.6 is enough for a catch and shoot.
Yep. Now, who do you go with? Tatum, who's been kind of ice cold? Or maybe, what about Derek White?
Maybe you do go with Derek. Ooh.
He's been pretty hot.
All right, we'll see if we're going to get an overtime. I think we're going to get an OT.
Yeah, same.
0.6 to go. Derek White set to inbound this from the left side in their own front court. Deuce McBride trying to deny entry here. 0.6 on the clock. Come on, let's go. Here we go. Give him the ball, ref. And Derek White will go to inbound. White looking left. Tatum, turnaround shot. No good. No good. We got overtime.
Woo!
Overtime.
Is this not a great playoffs, guys?
And we have a $2 donation from Cowboys for Life. Boston being pushed to the limit. Push it to the limit.
Push or not push. Let's go.
We're going to OT. Tied at 100. Thank you so much for the $2 donation, bro.
Thank you, bro.
And thank y'all for 1.5K likes on the stream. So, overtime. It's a brand new game.
Yep.
So I have to ask you all in the chat. Who do you have winning? The Knicks or the Celtics? Let us know in the chat. Knicks or Celtics here in overtime?
Which one? And it's 5 minutes, right?
5 minutes, 2 timeouts apiece.
So let me do that.
Let's see. Knicks, Boston. Knicks, Celtics, Knicks. I'm going to say Celtics. I'm going to stick with my pick, Celtics. Sean?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Celtics, too.
Antonio M. says, Josh, could you be less biased, please? Well, considering I'm a Chicago Bulls fan, I'm really curious to know who you think I'm biased towards. Really curious.
Oh, man.
I await your answer, sir. What happened to Rocha? He is live for the Nuggets and Thunder, Aquino. So when he hangs up, he's frozen here.
Yeah.
And there's the link to that chat.
Yeah. So we will be joining him after this game is OVA OVA. But Rocha is got the live stream going over there. Guys, keep smacking that like. We got OT game 1.
Mostly Celtics, but quite a bit of Knicks in the chat.
A lot of Celtics, you said?
Devin says, clearly the Pistons, Josh. Obviously, right? Obviously. I, of course, root for the Celtics, as Antonio M. Okay, so you thought I was being biased towards the Knicks. Listen, man. I'm going to call it both ways. If it's an exciting play, it's an exciting play. So, there it is. We have a $2 donation from Michael Evans. Josh, Bulls win. The Bulls win! The Bulls win! And then I wake up and realize it's not 1998 anymore. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you. My NFL team and your NBA team have not been good since the 90s. Mm-hmm. Well, haven't won a championship since the 90s. It's rough. It's like the Pacers game. No, this is going to overtime, so this is probably better than the Pacers game. But if you're thinking it could be an upset, yes, could.
All right, here we go. The tip is off for overtime, and the New York Knicks will have the possession. Shooting on the left side of the court. It's going to be Brunson, Towns, OG, Bridges, and Josh Hart. 5 minutes in this overtime. Brunson going to work on Drew Holiday, top of the circle, 10 on the shot clock. And here comes a high screen from Josh Hart. He'll move to the right side, picked up by Horford. He'll shoot the three. It's too strong. Towns tips it out to Brunson. He'll take another shot at it. He misses again, and Derek White comes away with the rebound. And a foul called against Josh Hart on the loose ball.
That's his 4th foul. Keep an eye on that. Josh Hart fighting. It's a little bit too aggressive for that rebound.
All right, it's going to be Celtics basketball, and on the floor for them, it's Tatum, Holiday, White, Brown, and Al Horford. And here come the Boston Celtics. Jaylen Brown on the left wing outside, picked up by Josh Hart. 14 on the shot clock. He'll take him off the dribble, attacking the elbow. Dumps inside to Holiday. Back up top of the circle to Derek White. Hart out to guard him. White inside. Horford swings with 2 on the shot clock to Holiday for 3. He's blocked. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Knicks basketball with 4:05 to go.
Good defense, New York. Wow, what a defense. Yeah, what a comeback, Dwayne. They were down 20 points at one point, New York was.
Almost a 1.6 thousand likes on the stream. Thank y'all so much for being here once again. 3:54 left to go. Here is Bridges, who has been asked tonight from the field. He's picked up by Horford on the elbow. Step back jumper. It's an air ball. Bridges is 2 for 12.
Yeah, stop shooting it.
He's been awful tonight. 3:38 to go. No one has scored here in overtime. Towns picking up Jaylen Brown, driving, kicking to left corner. Stolen up by New York. And here comes Josh Hart into the front court. Hart to a cutter. OG at the rim. And the foul.
Oh, my God.
The slam by OG. Foul by Tatum.
What a dunk. What a finish. My God.
And one for OG.
It needs to be OG or Brunson taking the shots from here on out.
He could put him up 3.
Mm-hmm.
Free throw coming up for OG Anunoby, and that is going to be good. 103-100, New York up. OG's got 29 points. And here come the Boston Celtics with Tatum, Holiday, White, Brown, and Horford. 3:16 to go. What? And Tatum sets a screen. He'll move to the right side. Picked up by OG. Step back 3. Drew can't connect. Rebound. Tipped out by Bridges out of bounds. So it's going to stay Celtics basketball. And Bridges is on the ground. He's hurting.
You hit in the face? Maybe. Dude, Boston, y'all are falling in love with a three-pointer way too much in this game, man. Goodness.
Deadbot brings up John Starks. Don't even get me started on Starks. Knicks fans, I'm a Bulls fan. We got some old rivalry, man, between us. We got an old rivalry between us. I hated John Starks. 3:07 to go here in overtime. Ball's inbounded to the left sideline. Derek White, handoff back to Tatum. A set screen by Al Horford. Picked up by Brunson, left wing outside. 5 on the shot clock. He'll attack Brunson. 2, 1, step back, elbow jumper, air ball. Derek White with the putback. He can't connect. Towns gets the rebound. And here come the Knicks up by 3 with 2:48 to go. Bridges, Hart. He will fake the handoff to Brunson. And Josh Hart's on top of the key, guarded by Al Horford, 8 on the shot clock. He dumps inside to OG, puts the ball on the floor, backing down Tatum. Kicks left corner, Bridges to 3. Bridges! With the splash! He finally connects!
Finally.
106-100. Knicks with the lead.
If you're the Celtics, you're like, hey, he hasn't been shooting terrible. I'll let him take that, and then he makes it.
2:14 to go. 10 on the clock. Here for Celtics, and Tatum gets a score underneath.
Finally, they stop shooting a 3.
He cuts the lead to 4. 1.6 thousand likes on the stream. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Under 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Josh Hart hands off to Jalen Brunson. Off the screen from Hart. Picked up by Holiday. He'll attack. Left elbow jumper, no good, but Towns with the cleanup. Towns finally scores. 108-102, New York.
Man.
1:40 to go. 18 on the shot clock here in overtime. 108-102, Drew Holiday to Al Horford, left wing outside. Picked up by Towns, back to Tatum. Horford sets the screen. Towns will switch on Tatum. They like this. He'll drive right past Towns, kick out to Jaylen Brown. To Al Horford for 3. It's too strong. And what a rebound by Drew Holiday.
Wow.
Holiday to Brown for 3. A splash. 108-105, New York now.
There you go. Big offensive rebound.
Jaylen Brown cuts the lead to 3. 109 to go here in overtime. Brunson getting a high screen by Josh Hart. And Holiday will go through it. Staying with him on the right wing outside. Jalen Brunson's got 5 on the shot clock. Spins to his right. Step back. Contested shot. Won't go. Rebound goes Jaylen Brown. Down by 3. Here come the Celtics.
You got to push it.
Keep hitting that subscribe. Keep hitting that thumbs up, y'all. So close to 1.7K on the stream. As Brown attacks the rim. He's denied at the rim. And here come the Knicks. Brunson to Josh Hart with 35 seconds to go. They just got to take control of the ball.
Yeah.
They got to control the ball here. Oh, my God, Jaylen Brown. 8 on the shot clock. Brunson moves off the screen. Bounce pass. Josh Hart almost gets away from him. 3 to shoot. He'll take the long bucket. No good. Rebound goes Derek White. And here come the Celtics with only 14 seconds to go. No shot clock. Everybody on their feet here at the Garden. Tatum now with it. He's guarded by Bridges up top. Oh, the pass is knocked loose by Brunson, but Jaylen Brown recovers, and he'll be fouled by Karl-Anthony Towns. They're saying that's a personal take foul.
Oh, so lucky. Good, smart, but almost backfired.
3 seconds is all that remains in the game here.
I'm surprised Boston didn't call timeout when they got the rebound. Yeah, it was before the shot.
It was before the shot?
Yeah, right there.
Towns fouls him before the shot.
Yeah. So we are getting a timeout, Celtics. Okay.
Less than 30 likes to go for 1.7K on the stream. Keep blowing up that sucker and hit that subscribe. You want to see your name pop up here on the stream. We'll be live for every single game of this series. And we're going to be live later on tonight for the Nuggets and Thunder, which has already started with our other co-host. That game is already underway. Denver leads it by 3 in the first quarter, 5-2. We'll be joining him as soon as this game wraps up. We thank you guys so much for kicking with us.
Thank you, everybody. Don't be strangers, guys. When you subscribe, hit that notification bell. Do not be strangers. Celtics lost a 20-point lead. They did, Dwayne. The Knicks finished the third quarter strong, cut it to a single digits, 9 points. And, man, they sent this to overtime, and this has been a hell of a game.
Why no timeouts? Celtics take a timeout right here.
Yeah.
They'll have one last possession with 3 seconds to go, and we shall see who's going to be getting this shot to try to end the fourth quarter. It was Jason Tatum that they gave the ball to, and he missed. Yeah. Do they go back to Tatum? Do they go with Jaylen? Do they go with Derek White?
Mm-hmm. I think the Celtics called another timeout.
Back-to-back timeouts here?
Or no, maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, that was close. Oh, no, I think ESPN.
We just hit 1.7 thousand likes on the stream. Appreciate y'all. All right, Derek White set to inbound. 3 seconds, that's it. Derek White, he's going to inbound. Timeout, Boston Celtics again. Timeout. No more for Boston. They're going to talk about it. They looked at what the defense was giving them. Mazzulla calls a timeout. They'll regroup right here.
They need a 3 to tie it. Are we going to get double OT? Man, oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, if they send this a double overtime. Eee. Eee. What do y'all think? Double overtime? Yes or no? See or no?
Come on. Thumbs
See
up,
or
thumbs
no?
down.
Yo, shout out to DJ Naptown.
Hey.
DJ Naptown, so you're from Indianapolis, Indiana. 317. Thank you for the subscribe. No. See? No. Nope. No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
So all y'all are one of the Knicks to win.
Uh-huh. Castro says, nah, not happening. Yeah, you know what? I had Boston winning this. I even stayed with Boston going into this overtime, but they are missing from the perimeter a lot in this last minutes of the game.
Yeah, they are.
So, I don't know, bro.
25% from downtown. Their overall shooting dropped. They're down to 35% shooting now.
All right, here we go. Derek White set to inbound. Do they have a miracle? He inbounds this to Jaylen Brown left wing. He's tied up by Bridges, who strips it away, and that's going to do it. This game is OVA over. New York steals home court. They steal game 1.
Oh, my God.
What a defensive play by Bridges to strip Jaylen Brown on the inbounded pass. He said, give me that shit. We're taking 1. Knicks fans, make some noise in the chat. Come on, make some noise.
Oh, my God. You know, everybody thought once this East playoffs in the Eastern Conference, it's Celtics and Cavs. But both teams got upset at game 1.
Both teams did. B. Lyle with a $2 donation. Rocha looks like he just got picked in NBA Jam. Thank you, B. Lyle. Thank you, man. Dudes, wow. What a game. What a finish. We thank each and every single one of y'all for joining us and hanging out with us for this game, sticking with us.
We thought this game was going to get conceded by the end of the third quarter because it was almost a 20-point lead for Boston. Mm-hmm. But here comes New York. They dominated the second half.
Yeah.
And into overtime. So, if you guys are on the way out, smack that thumbs up. We're so close to 1.8K likes on the stream. We will be live for game 2 of this series and every game of this series. So keep smacking that subscribe. We hope you guys had a great time. Shout out to everybody who liked, who subbed, who commented, who shared. Thank you all for hanging out with us and giving your time. Appreciate it.
Much love, guys. Much love.
All right, Sean's about to drop the link because we're going to go live for that Nuggets and that Thunder game. So if you want to come kick it with us for that Nuggets and Thunder game, hit that link. We'll be live with Rocha. He's already live right now. So
yep.
We'll see you guys over there.
All right.
Antonio M., thank you.